Couple new additions to the COVID-19 reserve list. Who? It's a lot of them. We're going to talk about it next on Hammers House.
It's time!
I feel like the grass is green, and everything I do is unseen. But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really wanna be famous? Do you really wanna be a superstar? Do you really wanna get dangerous? Do you even know where the groupies are? Bitches out here be shameless, and I really wonder where their parents are. Look around, everything changes. It feels like I've been buried alive. Let it breathe. It feels like I've been buried.
Nation! Happy Tuesday, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you guys are at in the world. Welcome to the original house, the only house you want to go to for Las Vegas Raiders and UFC content. Welcome to Hammers House. Hope everybody's having a great day. Before we even get into anything else, if it's your first time in here, do not let it be your last. Oh my goodness, I'm so out of it. Break those thumbs. Most importantly, wash those hands before you hit that like button, because this shit is going around and it's getting worse and worse. Hit the sub button and smash the bell for all up-to-date Raiders and UFC content here at Hammers House. Now, let's get into it. Roll call. Brian Rodriguez, OG Andy, Lord, Aaron Cortez, Gabriel Torres, Raider Prez. What up, little bro? Egalitarian, Brian Rodriguez, EJ Raider, Only One Nation, Gabriel Mendoza, Sean Johnson, Cool Kev. Am I missing anybody right now? Jesse Guerrero, Ken Fountain. That's my shit right there, bro. That is my shit right there. Shout out to Logic. Coolio Jones, Rod, Gus. What is up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Brendan Scott, what's up? So, I woke up little over an hour and a half ago, and I see my brother. I think he's still alive. My brother Docs was on and come across some breaking news thanks to him. Carson Wentz has been put on the reserve COVID list. He could miss this start this coming Sunday against the Raiders, which would mean next man up mentality. Sam Ehlinger, former quarterback from the University of Texas, will be making the start. But there's also reports out there per Raider Scout that apparently the Colts are reaching out to former quarterback for the Colts, recently retired quarterback Phillip Rivers. Yeah, we just brought it up, bro. We just brought it up. Hammer GM 2022. I could only hope. Let me find. We all have a couple other additions, but for those that watched yesterday, there were a couple of players that were already placed on this list. You had safety Jaleel Aday, cornerback TJ Carey, linebacker Malik Jefferson, running back Marlon Mack. Fuck. I don't know where this is. They're about to hit me because I think that might have been more than 10 seconds. Tackle Braden Smith was also put on the reserve COVID list. Now, there are a couple other additions, and this is a pretty big deal right now for the Colts anyways. Us, no. But the starting offensive line right now is blown the fuck up. You have left tackle Eric Fisher with a knee, toe, and pec injury. You have left guard Quentin Nelson that was placed on the COVID reserve list. Center Ryan Kelly, personal. Right guard Mark Glowinski, COVID. And like I said before, Braden Smith, COVID. That is a lot of guys. The whole starting line is jacked up or COVID. 3 of the 5 are on the COVID list. You have Carson Wentz now. That offense is not looking good right now. Not looking good at all. Shout out to Queen Raiderette. Good morning, good afternoon. What up? How are you? Key is in the building. Hi, Key. And I appreciate you being back. I appreciate you being on here, Gabriel. Much appreciated. So, yeah, right now, This is truly a clusterfuck. We have not heard anything about the game being moved or anything like that. The crazy thing is, yesterday we did talk about the players that were recently put on this list, and I did mention, what if Carson Wentz happened to be put on this list as well? And lo and behold, he was placed on the list early this morning. So it's bittersweet. Like I said yesterday, at this point, with everything that's been going on for us, we're on a 2-game winning streak. We're 8-7. We're still fighting for a playoff spot. We have this really crucial matchup. Every game that we have the rest of the way is crucial, but this is another very important game for us right now. And I did say, if we happen to get into the playoffs, I'm gonna do a special shirt where I have the logo on the front for Hammers.House, and on the back I'm gonna put "Fuck Your Adversity," because we've dealt with enough, and now all this stuff is being thrown in front of us, but not really to us, but our opponents. Like, we had the issues with Cleveland and their team being on COVID. They pushed the game back. We still won. Now we have the Indianapolis Colts that have a shit ton of guys right now that are currently on this COVID list. And from what I understand, Wentz is not vaccinated. So they can push the game back, whatever. He's still not going to start. Willie Wayne said, Crimea River Colts. If he wasn't vaccinated, he's mandated 10 days before he can play. Yep, exactly. This is insane, man. This is not what I expected waking up. But like I said, I did say yesterday, what if? And lo and behold, man, I didn't wish it. I didn't predict it. You should consider the Hammers Octagon merch. I can't with you, Prez. Sports Nation, what's good? Guys, hit that like button when you walk on in, man. Fucking break those thumbs, but wash your hands first and hit that like button. We're right now at 44 watching with only 17 likes. Let's get those likes up right now. Let's go, guys. Pyro, what up? EJ, what up? As good as it's gonna be. As good as it's gonna be. My back is still a little messed up. I'm just hang out here with you guys. It's your guys' day. Like I said before, like I said yesterday when we did this live, I want to see new faces pull up today. We're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna put the link up. Today is for you guys. I will be doing the game on Sunday. I absolutely will be doing the game on Sunday. I'm gonna forewarn you guys now. Obviously, there's going to be a delay. I'm on the East Coast. I have Sunday NFL ticket. It's good 30 to 45 seconds behind, but I will be doing the live for you guys. Absolutely. Hey, Uncle, just decided I'm going to start taking EMT classes this summer so I can work 1 to 2 days a week while at school. I'm a transfer in the fall trying to. Very proud of you, D-Lo. Very proud of you, dude. They kept the same ones in place. They weren't even supposed to push games back or this, that, and the third, but they did. I don't know. No new rules being talked about right now. It's going from 10 to 5 if asymptomatic, even if unvaccinated. Hammer, what do you think about the win against the Broncos? Do we deserve the win? We did deserve the win. We absolutely deserved that win. It was a tough fought game. The first half with some of the miscues, we fucked up a little bit. I did mention my guys who I thought the 3 stars and who pretty much the 3 duds were. Actually, no, I think I only said 2 duds. You had Brandon Parker, who nearly got Carr killed, and Carr wasn't the best game. And if I'm correct, I believe he actually leads the league in turnovers as a whole this season. But Jacobs had that fumble as well, but he still matched his career high with 127 rushing yards. You had Renfro show up and show out on that corner route in the end zone for the touchdown. And Max Crosby got his first sack since week 6. I was happy with the win. I'm going to take the win. However, we need these wins right now. We shouldn't have put ourselves in the situation that we're in right now. But you know what? Shit happens, and this is the NFL, so any given Sunday, right? OG, what's up? The football gods are watching over us. That's a fucking fact, bro. Shout out to OG. I'm not going to be watching the game. We have won since I've stopped watching. EJ, I can't with you. Yeah, that's because he's on the West Coast. It's tough for me because I've done lives before. I've done live play-by-play. I've even done live play-by-plays by myself, and I enjoy doing them. I really get into it. I look at things, I start reading things, but I give you guys all the detailed information during the game, and it's hard for me to do that when I'm in a live that I'm so far back. Like, it makes me feel like, I don't know, kind of, it probably sounds really fucked up. It makes me feel kind of useless where I can't get my point across, so I can't really do what I do in regards to doing live play-by-play, but it is what it is. Watch, they're going to try some sneaky crap and change the rules. They tried that shit against Cleveland, and what happened? That game moved to Sweden. So here's another thing that we're going to get into right now because it was something that was brought to my attention moments ago. Coach Bisaccia, currently the current interim coach for us, Gus Bradley, Todd Bowles, there's a couple others. I don't have it up in front of me right now, but these guys are being interviewed for the head coaching position. How do I feel about Rich? I'm not sold because I truly in my heart believe he is not a head coach. He is a special teams coach. That's where he is loved and respected. That's where he's best at. He needs to resume duties as a special teams coordinator. With Gus, we saw what he did as a head coach in Jacksonville. He's another one. I do not believe you're a head coach. You are, in fact, a D coordinator. Stick to that. Unless you have the right people coming behind you and taking over the reins in the offensive, scratch that. With Bradley in the defense, I don't know if I necessarily want him back next season. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Ern. And people are already saying no on Bradley, no on Rich. I'm trying to highlight you guys. No on Gus. Colts are a better road team. Yes, thank you. Leslie Frazier. I knew the first name. I couldn't remember the last name, and I was just looking at it. Jags requested permission to interview Moore and Leftwich. I'm not surprised. I don't. Honestly, I don't. And it's for the reasons I've stated previously, Queen, in regards to look at Joe Judge. And crazy enough, the Giants are looking to retain him and Daniel Jones for one more year. But he's another one. He was a special teams coordinator forever in New England. And then he got this head coaching position. And what has that team done? I don't think either one of these guys are the answer. Ern, good morning. You could have said good morning first before you started the shameless plug. Just kidding. I think Brian Daboll would be. I think so too. But Byron Leftwich is still my 1A. Like I said, I flipped. I had Kellen Moore is 1A, Byron Leftwich is 1B. I flipped that. It's going to be tough to see, man. Giants need to get rid of Gettleman. Gettleman's probably going to be gone during the offseason. He's probably going to be gone during the offseason. So it is what it is with that. But yeah, man, this is, 14 minutes in, and all this news has been thrown out there already. And it's just a crazy day. I do not know if there's a press conference today. If there is, it'll probably be running around the same time, like as probably while I'm on. So probably within the next hour, if they in fact have a press conference. And if they do, I will pull it up live. I got an awesome Christmas present. I got an awesome sound bar. So now I can turn it up and you guys can hear everything from the TV and we can hear what's going on right now. If in fact they do go with a press conference today. Going to depend on how this season finishes out. Yeah, No to be enemy. He has a troubled past. We're all on the same boat with that, Jonathan. Shout out to you. Dabble, I'm with Tomlin. I don't know if it would happen. He was another guy I would consider because he's kind of one of those coaches that started that trend or resumed the trend, rather, in regards to being a young head coach when he first came in. I'm super stuffy right now all of a sudden. Don't ask. Salute OG's yesterday's live. I didn't even know OG did a live yesterday, so I feel some type of way about that because I absolutely would have pulled up to his live. What I would really love to do, and I know OG's watching obviously because he's in the chat. What I'd really love to do is do a live with you, Captain Jack, Violator if possible. And I actually got a really dope follow in the middle of the night on IG. Gorilla Rilla. That's right. Gorilla Rilla. You know who he is. Shout out. I don't want to say his government on here because we know how that goes. He followed my IG last night. I've met him twice in the last couple of years. I met him in 2019 against the Jets, and I met him in 2018 versus Baltimore. So I would love to have the real original Black Hole members to pull up and just have them in on the panel and just talk Raiders, talk about the past, and talk about the future right now for this organization. So OG, I know you got the plugs. Definitely reach out to those guys. It would be an honor. It would be a privilege to have all you guys on at the same time. Bernard, what is up? Jonathan, I follow everybody I reach out to. If any of you guys have not followed me on IG, we're at over 1,000 followers. We just hit that over the weekend. Hammers.House. A lot of people that are in this live chat will tell you if they hit me up, if they message me, I am more than glad to respond and chat it up with you, talk football. I always get some awesome messages in regards to recent or brand new Raiders news. Shout out to Sean Johnson because he's one of those guys that he is always on top of things. He'll send me stuff that Raider Scout has posted up, other NFL news, and I definitely appreciate that, guys. I much, much appreciated that. OG, thank you so much, brother. That's why we got the membership as the Raider Nation Syndicate, man. We going old school with that mob mentality. Appreciate you, Brandon. Holly, what up? About to smuggle some what? What the what? I know the Raiders don't play with the domestic issue. Biletnikov's daughter was a fallen victim. Yep. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. PSA debuting a video this week. Keep an eye out. Working on something for the draft too. That's my son, man. The one thing that I can say that with this channel and the platform that I do have right now for pretty much anybody and everybody to see that I'm noticing over the last few months, a lot of subscribers, a lot of my family, you guys are my family, have really gotten motivated to get into doing podcasts, to doing even if they're just jumping on the panel, but guys, people are wanting to do things of their own to try to get their views across and create their own platform. And I couldn't be more proud to be able to help you guys and inspire you guys to do something like this, because it for me, it was the same thing. It took a childhood friend to hear me calling in the ESPN radio on a regular basis out here and was like, dude, anytime you're on one of these shows, they keep you on. You have a debate, you have an engaged conversation, you know your shit. You really need to put this to use. I fell into it with him doing fantasy sports at one point. Then last year I jumped on with Spotlight and Spotlight Sports Network, and we looked at the year in review. I got this thing from TubeBuddy with the year in review yesterday. And last year, like to start, this year to start, January 2021, I was only at 65 subs. 65 subs. And right now we're at over 1,300. Let me see if I can find this shit because I was outdone when I saw it. So started at 61 subs with 1.4 views and 19 uploads, right? That was January. We're now at over 1,300 subs with over 50,000 views, 128 uploads. Shit is not possible without you guys, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy what I do on here. I do this for you guys because I love the Raider Nation. I love how you got what you guys are about. I love your love and passion for the game, even when some of you guys act a little crazy. But then again, that's what Raider Nation is. We're a dysfunctional family, but we have a shitload of fun doing what we do. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there for those that have been in here, those that have wanted to get into this, those that have wanted to do their own thing in regards to this and have their own platform. Much respect, much love to each and every single one of you guys that have wanted to do it. Let me look through and so I can catch up because I'm looking through everybody's stuff right now. Yeah, sure. I'm starting to have a whole bunch of kids, Mike. Go ahead. I'm starting to gain a whole bunch of sons in as a result of this. That's dope. See, and making connections as well. Like even Earn was one of those guys that has been on a lot of my lives, and now he has been he's joined Spotlight Sports Network. And guys that are over there, we are doing a simulcast right now with Spotlight Sports Network. Didn't forget about you guys, but this is a Hammers.House vehicle. So if you haven't subscribed to Hammers.House, make sure that you do so. Right now, good to go this weekend in terms of I'm not going to be able to go. Unfortunately, I will be with the family. We are supposed to be in Pennsylvania. So yeah, I unfortunately won't be able to go, but I will be linking with Docs in the near future, most definitely. And the draft is absolutely happening as well. I'm going to be booking that in the next couple. Birthday present to myself, I guess. I'm going to book that. Draft is happening. I will be in Vegas. Mondo, what's good? Jason, Raiders. I'm getting back into my groove. I retired 2 years ago because I needed to graduate. Yes, you got me into it, Dad. Ha ha ha. I can't with you, kid. I really can't. That's the thing. Like everybody that has been a part of this, they know what my hours have been at the hospital, and it's probably going to go back to the craziness because the numbers are going up very, very badly. And I really didn't have the time earlier in the year, and then one small conversation with Big Bro, and he told me what I needed to be doing, and I've been consistent. I don't think there's any denying that. I've been very consistent with this. A couple of days a week, we're doing things. We're on for 2-3 hours, and some people that have seen it, they're like, "Yo, I don't know how you can stay on for so long." Pause. But I'm enjoying it. I have fun. This is something that I enjoy doing for everybody. It really is. Ja Raider, what's good, man? Definitely appreciate that, Queen. Thank you. Thank you. Press smiling like Josh Jacobs at the meat market. Oh my God. We win out there. We win out. We're in the playoffs. Raider Nation for life. Keep up the good shit. James, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. How are the Ravens in the 7th seed over the Raiders right now? It's because the whole standings is a clusterfuck right now. I'm sorry, guys. The whole standing is the whole standings right now is a clusterfuck because it's like, oh, we beat them, but they beat these guys. This team beat us, but we beat these guys. I thought it would have been a strength of schedule thing, and it's not. They're doing it by head-to-heads for the time being. It's fucking tough, man. It's tough. We have to handle our business. Point blank, period. We have to handle our business if we want to see any shot at sneaking in, even as a wild card right now. Mariota has COVID. I hope DC doesn't get it. Knock on wood. I've been tough on him because I want to see him ultimately succeed. Got your back, brother. Even if you do skip my comments as of late, think I've made others mad about speaking my mind on clickbait shit. Not you, by the way. If I missed you, I apologize. Like I try to get through everybody's. It's like I said, as much as this grows, it's very hard to stay up with the chat. I'm actually like running my finger up and down right now, this live chat, trying to see things and catch up to things. We are playing right now, James. We are playing another backup quarterback. That backup quarterback is Sam Ehlinger, the former quarterback from the University of Texas. I'm a huge UT fan. I watched a lot of him throughout his college career. Decent quarterback, but I'm not gonna talk shit because can't sleep on him. He's in the league for a reason. You can't sleep on him. We don't know what he's going to bring to the table now that he's in the NFL, but you can't sleep on him. And there's also reports out there. This is Raider Scout that put this out before. Apparently, the Colts are trying to reach out to Phillip Rivers, who just recently retired this past offseason. We sneaking up to Vegas for tamales. I can't with y'all. We win this week, it will change most definitely. Hey, can I get a signed Charles Woodson jersey for Hanukkah? Oh my God, Mike Honcho needs to know what real muscle. Oh my God, yeah, what is wrong with y'all? DC gets COVID. Who cares? Most people know we can win without DC. Really? I might not be able to do it tonight. I'm putting it out there now. There's some things that happened last night. I'm not getting into on here, but I might not be able to pull up tonight. Do what she said. All y'all, do what she said. Right now, we got 77 watching with 47 likes. Let's get those likes up, guys. Wash those hands. Wash those hands before you hit that like button. It definitely does. And the one thing that I do appreciate is when I pull up, I see a lot of you guys already in here, like 25 to 35 minutes before I go on. You guys are already in the chat. That means a lot. Really? Really? Let's not talk about the LA geriatrics in here. Fuck you, Ern. You saw the chat. Fuck you. You saw the group chat. Fuck you, Ern. Carson Wentz is negative. He'll play Sunday. Dude is unvaccinated. It's not that easy right now. He's not going anywhere. I'm putting this out there now. Dirty, what up, bro? What's good? I'm putting this out there right now. Jojo, I'm not even highlighting this, but I'm putting it out there right now. DC is not going anywhere. DC is not going anywhere. Especially if he fucking finishes out these next 2 weeks with wins and we get to the playoffs, he's not going anywhere. He will get that extension. He'll take the pay cut. Potentially we end up with Devontae Adams here. Derek Carr is not going anywhere. Put it in the bank. He ain't going nowhere. That's it. All right. Putting it up right now. All right. So if you guys are in the live chat right now, I just put the link up for you guys to pull up. Today is your day, like I said. If the Raiders, in fact, have a press conference this afternoon, it should be probably within the next 45 minutes. We will go live. I will play the audio for that. If that does, in fact, happen, I'm going to remove everybody off of the panel for the time being until that press conference is over. Sound good? Good. And also, I don't know why I didn't mention this earlier. Waller was going through walkthrough yesterday, man. Good chance he could be playing these last 2 games. We definitely need him right now as well. Let me get this dude to pull up. Ladies and gentlemen, Raider OG 54 is in the building. Welcome to Hammers' House, bro. What's going on?
What up, big dog?
What up, OG? What up, bro?
Chilling.
How was your Christmas? How was your Christmas, sir?
My Christmas was good.
Did you guys see that dope jacket that I got?
Hell yeah.
I kind of want to put it on again right now. All right. Wallet coming back is cool, Kev. It absolutely is. Wallet coming back definitely is huge. He is supposed they are back with regular practice tomorrow, so Waller should be back in practice tomorrow. I'm excited, man. I really am. I'm glad to see him back. He's got to show up though. He's got to show up. He's got to show out this coming weekend and next week against LA. We keep Carr, get Adams, get a right tackle, another cheaper. I hear echo. Another cheap wide receiver, nasty defensive tackle, run stopper, another bulldozer, young linebacker, etc. I like that.
Yeah.
Carr needs to make better football decisions. Agreed. I can't deny that. But I'm also not one of those guys that's going to be like, fuck him. He sucks. He doesn't need to be here. Da 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 da. Djax wants to retire as a Raider. I say you keep him for another year. You have him, Adams, you have Renfro, you have Waller, and then you have the backfield. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? I'm glad that, well, due to the circumstances, he was out there a lot on offense this past weekend. I was happy with what I saw for the most part. Keep him. Keep him for another year or two. Why the fuck not?
And pick up Richie Incognito's replacement and Parker's replacement in free agency. Leatherwood had a great game this past Sunday.
Who did?
Leatherwood.
Yeah. And what is this? His third straight week without a penalty. So he's grown up a little bit over these last three weeks. So shout out to him. All right. Which ones, though, if you look at the top QBs, a lot of them have the same amount of fumbles. Yeah, but they don't have the most turnovers total in the league.
Yep.
And they got more touchdown passes.
Yep. Full off
Way
season,
more touchdown
full
passes.
off season with DC will revive his career. High five, Freddie. What up, bro? He said the rookie isn't making mistakes. I'm happy for that. Carr also has the most turnovers in the league. He needs to work on that. Yeah, he does. Again, we're not shitting on him. They're not. These aren't insults. They're facts of life right now. Talk that shit, Queen. Talk that shit.
Discipline and the defense are tightening up. The offensive line is gelling.
Yep.
These last 2 weeks, I couldn't be happier with the defense and us shutting down the run. And now we have a tough task in the front running MVP and Jonathan Taylor, as long as he doesn't get this shit. I think we're going to be just fine, though, as long as we continue to keep doing what we're doing. I think all these guys know what their – I feel like I know what their mindset is right now, and it should have been like this a long time ago. But right now, it's fuck everybody else. We need to just win. We need to win for us, and that's it. Point blank, period.
Yep.
Okay, so could you imagine being a rookie quarterback? You get thrown in third to the last game of the season. Here comes Max and Yannick trying to kill you. You might get a little rattled.
Like I said, I'm a huge UT fan. I saw plenty of Sam while he was a quarterback over there. I kind of feel bad for him right now because he's getting thrown to the wolves. He has no offensive line. Three of the five starting offensive linemen are on the COVID list. Another one is out for personal. The other has a knee, toe, and pec injury. Yep. So I kind of feel bad for Sam, bro. Let me get my boy in here.
We need this win.
Yeah, we do. Dirty, what up, bro?
Hey, bro.
What up? Dirty. What's up, Dirty? How y'all doing? Chilling.
I might have a special guest pull up today. This was somebody that reached out to me through IG over the weekend, and she has a podcast of her own and was actually in the suites at the Texans Chargers game. So Elena, if you're watching, definitely pull up when you get a chance. I know you said you had some things to take care of today, but definitely pull up if you can. Would absolutely love to have you on as a guest today. Houston Texans didn't have an O-line. That man David was screwed the moment he stepped on the field. was a brand new team. Are you surprised? That was the expansion team.
They tried to kill him.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We get our linebackers back Sunday. Sean, time's going to tell throughout this week in practices. You guys know how I do with the IG. I will be putting the injury reports up every single day after the first practice tomorrow. It normally comes out around 4:15, 4:30. I will put up the injury report on IG, and I will put it up on Twitter as well. I'm probably going to change this overlay soon because Twitch I'm really kind of starting to steer away from because I really think it's only truly for gaming. But the ones that obviously you can find me on is a YouTube, obviously. Twitter, most definitely. That shit's been booming over the last couple of weeks with the Raider Nation. IG, we just hit over 1,000 followers. So definitely follow on IG. If you have Twitter, follow on Twitter as well. You guys can always reach out to me on there. Again, people in the live chat, no, I will respond. I'm not an asshole. I will respond to you guys. Hammer, can you please explain to me how the Dolphins had the 7th seed? Because this fucking shit is all a clusterfuck of who beat who.
Yep.
That's why. Right now, it's all head-to-heads of who beat who we lost to, this, that, and the third. It's confusing as fuck. I would have gone by strength of schedule, but it is what it is. Apparently, Morgan Freeman is pulling into the building.
Everybody who asks me, I just tell them, bro, don't even worry about it. If we win out, we're in. So don't.
Yep.
That's all we need to do.
Brian, Sam was okay. Sam was okay at Texas. He wasn't somebody that truly stood out. I didn't even see him being a first or second round draft pick at quarterback. He's okay. He made it to the league for a reason, but he's not. I don't know. I think he's going to be one of those guys throughout his career that's going to be a serviceable backup. He's not going to be a starting quarterback anywhere.
How you feeling today, Gabe?
Feeling, man. Just fucking cold out here, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
I can't with you, Brandon. Is there a possibility if the Raiders went out and still? I don't know.
No, it's not. We 100%. We win 2. We're in.
We win this week. We're going to jump way up in those seats.
It just sucks right now as I'm thinking about it and thinking about the standings right now, that a good couple of weeks ago, I think it was the Giants, going into the Giants, we were second in the AFC. Second. And now we're fucking fighting for a spot. Like, again, the woulda, coulda, shouldas. It is what it is. We're in the position that we are in now. We just got to fucking win. Just win,
Hammer.
baby.
Right now, we should be an 11-3 team, I swear.
I was saying yesterday, like 11-4, but you know what? It is what it is. Shit happens. Like I said, I do plan on getting one of my shirts done soon, where I have the logo on the front. If we make the playoffs, I'll have the logo on the front with the silver and black, and on the back, I'm gonna put "fuck your adversity."
But hey, Hammer, what I was thinking is, look at the teams that are seated above us and what their schedules coming up are.
All right.
We win this week. We're gonna knock some people out.
Let's pull this up real quickly to see what the remaining schedule is for some of these teams in the AFC, just to get an idea of what the chances are at this point in time. Give me one second.
The biggest favor Denver could do for us is to beat the Chargers this week. If Denver can beat the Chargers this week,
I don't see that happening, though.
Ravens got KC and Cleveland.
Yeah, the Ravens are gone, bro.
And then let's see what else.
That team should have been gone weeks ago. They should have been gone from the start of the season. What the fuck are we doing?
I think Miami has Buffalo and fucking New England.
Now all of a sudden we got people jacking my shit again. Hold on. God damn it. Oh, he's setting it up for later. Oh my God.
No, it is though. It's 100%. Like, we win these next 2 games.
I think I was seeing if the Raiders win out, they're like a 99% chance of making the playoffs.
They need to fucking just win, baby.
Exactly.
But who else is above us? The Chargers and who else?
The Chargers,
Bills
the Ravens,
Bills ain't
the
coming down.
Dolphins.
Miami. Yep.
Who's Miami playing?
Miami has, hold on.
Patriots.
They got Tennessee.
Oh, yeah, Tennessee and Patriots.
Oh.
Adios, Miami.
Shit. Yeah.
We're making the playoffs, bro. We just got to win 1 or 2 more games. We win this next one, we're making the playoffs.
We might win this next one.
Oh yeah,
it's a possibility. They starting to catch COVID over there too, and then Carson Wentz being unvaccinated. Bro, I'm telling you, the next 36 hours, you're gonna hear Jonathan Taylor can't play either.
Our report
wins the season.
We gotta have this right here because our reports haven't came out today.
Well, and the other thing too is you got to watch out.
We're 100% vaccinated. We got to do minimum 5 days and test negative once. That's it.
No, I know, but today is that threshold. You know what I mean? Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 days.
Right.
Yeah, but they're missing so many guys right now. They're the most unvaccinated team in the NFL.
Yeah,
the most unvaccinated team. Yep.
If you're unvaccinated, it's mandatory 10 to 14 days, right? It don't matter.
I think they're talking about it heavy though. That they're saying that they're going to change it to 5 days because of that new CDC rule.
Yes, I was just going to say that.
From 10 to 5 for unvaccinated.
But you're still going to test negative.
Yeah, but like Darius Leonard, he's been tweeting saying that he don't feel nothing. If it's asymptomatic.
Yeah, all you got to be is just asymptomatic.
The new rule is asymptomatic.
They're talking about it isn't been official yet.
That rule could change as soon as Thursday.
Yeah, but who does the NFL like more, the Colts or the Raiders?
We know how that goes. We know how
exactly.
That goes.
So what I'm saying is like don't I wouldn't be surprised if Carson Wentz played. Put it that way.
Yep.
Shout out to God in the audio.
What up, Joy?
God.
So dirty.
Huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, AC Slater, the Raider, in the building. What up, kid?
Slater. Hey, Hammer. Man, I had to jump on here. What you mean you're not doing the Warriors game with me tonight, man?
Bro, we'll talk when I get off of here. I had a lot of I don't know if you saw the group chat with Spotlight. A lot of shit happened last night. Like I said, I woke up almost 2 hours ago.
I'm just fucking with you. I just wanted to come on and just talk shit to you, bro. You made me do the Warriors game by myself.
I lost my whole fucking day. I lost my whole fucking day. I lost my whole fucking day today. I was planning on going to see the family, who I'm gonna have to call a little, I guess, when I finish this, but this shit last night was just insane. Last night was.
I see the group chat. I just want to give you a hard time about it.
Yeah, he's over here laying down now, sleeping. So, oh fuck, man.
See, that's why you couldn't come live on my show. You were in a group chat, bro.
What time were you on?
I went on at 8:30.
Bro, I was on. I think I was on break on. Yeah, I was on break on at that time for like.
Well, see, you have to be a subscriber and hit the notification bell. That helps.
Son of a bitch.
Mr. Pyro, Mr. and Mrs. Pyro, I'm in your neighborhood. Matter of fact.
Yeah, they're Wentz their season.
I mean,
Wentz on the bench. Oh wait, no, he's not even on the bench. He ain't even there.
Bro, that's huge for us, yo.
Yeah, it is.
It's just so it's fucking
that's
crazy.
Huge.
It's crazy that yesterday we talked about it with 6 players that were already on the list, and I said, "What if Wentz ends up fucking being put on that list?" And I wake up seeing Docs is live this morning, and he's got it. I was like, "You got it."
I sent it to him on IG. I was like, "Boom!"
I like the next comment.
New CDC guidelines in 5 days, but then 5 days with a mask in public, meaning if NFL changes rules again, they will have to play with masks on. Yeah, okay.
That won't be easy.
Let me know how that works out, because there's times where I'm at work, like realistically, there's times where I'm at work now where I have to fly to a call and I got a mask on. By the time I get to wherever it is I gotta go, I'm fucking leaning over like, yo, somebody give me some fucking oxygen right now.
Winded.
Breathing nothing but your own breath, bro. That's all fucking carbon monoxide and shit. Just all you're breathing is your own shit.
Yeah, I had just looked at a USA Today yesterday. They posted opinion: unvaccinated Carson Wentz could ruin Colt's incredible season if he contracts COVID. Like they posted that yesterday.
Well, what's their record? They're still going to be in the playoffs even if they lose this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. They have to win
Not
to clinch
necessarily.
a playoff spot. But if they get taken out and he can't play next week, they get taken out again. They may
Right.
or
That's
may
what they
not.
meant. Yeah, that's what they meant because he's
Wow.
unvaccinated, so he'd miss 10 days according to the rules. So he'd miss both games.
And then they'd blame it all on him by being unvaccinated, talk about how irresponsible he was and all that stuff.
You know
That's
how
going to
that
be a
goes.
hot ass mess.
Today, so 7. He'll be eligible by next Friday.
What if we play with
Wait,
gas
wait.
mask? How
When
are you
was-
going
when
to
was
have
he-
a
when
gas
was he
mask
diagnosed with
on with a
COVID?
helmet over?
Unless you've worn a gas mask, which I have, that's not. You got to really strain to draw that air in. So no, you would be winded trying to run. And like if it were me in the middle of the night, I was winded. I'd burn my own lungs out. So
Yeah, anything that constricts your breathing is pretty
Okay.
much just
I
Guys,
could pretty
I
much
think-
in the middle of the night, man. I could pretty much strip paint with my breath because I've been drinking.
Yo, I'm putting it out
Hey,
there
yo.
right. I'm gonna put it out there right now, and obviously, like, I'm not wrapping up the show, but guys, please, 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 please do the right thing when you're out right now, because I'm seeing it firsthand in the hospital that I'm working in, and it's getting very, very, very bad right now. Last
Yeah,
night
right.
we had a very large amount of COVID positives in the emergency room alone.
the
We
new
still
Ohio
have-
area.
we still have 11 patient floors, and some of those floors are dedicated right now to COVID patients. This shit is no fucking joke.
Hey, a lot of the are they getting a lot of the new variant though?
I don't know. I haven't asked. I think a couple of doctors that I've built relationships with. I think I'm gonna start talking to and finding out, because it's really getting out of control right now. They're at the point now with us that it's like, if we're posted in the emergency room, it's like, yo, go show your face, let them know that you're here for, like, if anything pops off, but get the fuck out right away. Say less.
Damn.
I got y'all. Like,
Yep.
it's bad, man. It's very, very bad.
All these
I get
people traveling for the holidays and stuff, and that's just gonna make it much worse.
I know over here in California, we're like the highest rising state. Florida tested like the other day, broke their own record for the daily. Like
New
in the
York-
daily, like
New York did
Los,
last week.
Los Angeles County just had almost 10,000 new diagnosed people with the COVID.
Yep, it's
This
fucking
last
lot. It's crazy.
Our
Right now.
numbers are going up here in South Carolina too. I mean,
Like
we're a
I-
smaller state population wise, but 1,500 is pretty big for us.
Like I
Oh,
said,
dude.
like I've said before, I'm not one to press for this at all. But if you get vaccinated, you're gonna have the symptoms aren't gonna be as bad.
I know that's why when
It's better, like, in my opinion, and like I said, I'm not gonna fucking drag this shit out, but it's definitely a way to protect yourself a little bit more over the possibility of potentially dying getting this shit. Like, seriously, you had all these people that were out here like, oh, I'm getting rid of my season tickets, I'm not going to Allegiant, da 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 da, fuck the Raiders, blah blah blah. Yo, they're doing that shit for your safety. I went
Right.
to MetLife. MetLife is in New Jersey. Guess what? They didn't have that type of shit. They weren't checking vaccinations. You didn't have to. People weren't all over the place wearing masks and shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
I hate their argument too. Like, it's the common cold. Like, what the fuck? When does anybody even want to get a cold?
Facts.
It's like nobody wants to get sick. Period. Like,
Common cold don't put you on a ventilator, bro.
but I know that's what I mean. But it's like their stupid ass argument. Like, no, that's just it pisses me off when people talk like that. It's like,
Bugsy, I think that's worldwide, bro.
Safety.
For somebody that's in it on a regular basis, I'll tell you right now, 2020, when it was real bad for us, my days off, I would treat my days off like nothing was going on in the world. Like, it wasn't until I was in front of the clock and punching in or walking in like, yo, this shit is real. But like, my days off, I swear to you, and I probably still have a picture of it somewhere. Yo, I was heavily relying on alcohol. That was my shit. I was like, fuck this. I stock up on as much alcohol as possible on my days off because of the shit that I was seeing. Like,
Yeah,
this
my
shit is
girl
no
too, man.
joke.
My girl had like alcohol bottles everywhere. She even had the little spray bottles every time we would do something. She said, "Fuck the sanitizer." She'll get like that 91% shit. Okay.
I got that 95% stuff like Everclear and put it in a big spray bottle. Every piece of food or anything that come into this house got sprayed down, including the bottoms of my shoes if I had to go out anywhere.
Yeah.
Man, I turned my friggin' porch into a decontamination station.
Like I had to go and pick up medication yesterday, and I'm standing in front of the window, and I have this stupid bitch, excuse my language, but I really don't give a fuck, standing right on top of me as I'm trying to get this fucking prescription. What the fuck are you doing?
For real, bro.
Like, and I'm that kind of person where I've joked around about it. Like, yo, 6 feet if I know you. If I don't know you, 24 feet. But like, if you get that close to me somewhere and I don't know you from a hole in the wall, I'm gonna start throwing elbows. You can call it assault. You can call it whatever the fuck you want. But I'm protecting myself. I'm protecting
even
my
before
loved one.
COVID,
Fuck out of here with that.
Armed district, baby. Even before COVID, it's armed district. Stay the fuck away.
Shout out to Chris Watson on donation. Jerry Jones told Dallas Radio this morning that there are no plans to change from the rules they set 2 weeks ago. He said it will be at 10 days. Thank you so much for that information, and thank you for the donation. Much appreciated.
Nice.
I can hear that.
I got that moonshine, kills everything under the sun.
Pretty much.
Hey, just don't drink bleach.
Oh, God.
Man,
You're not going to inject it?
I was almost made.
You gotta shove a UV light up your ass? I mean, come on, man.
maybe some UV lights will cure it.
This shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy. And now look like NHL fucking has been put on hold for the time being. NBA is a lot of players in protocol right now.
The NBA is changing rules. I think they are changing their rules.
Yeah. Vito said, y'all that scared, stay home. I can't stay home. I can't stay home at all, man.
Hey, yo, Hammer.
And I deal with it every day. But you know what? Knock on wood, I'm good. I've been good throughout this entire fucking thing. So.
Yo, Hammer. So the Colts are 9-6.
They
got my Christmas present.
Look at that.
Oh shit.
They
got this for Christmas.
Oh shit.
Yeah, my wife got me some merch for Christmas. I'm like, hell yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That's what's up.
Yeah, when I saw the shirt, I was like, oh shit, that's fucking nice. She must have been listening.
Oh yeah, we plotted against you, bro. we plotted against you a while back, and
she's shaking her head, yes, laughing. Okay.
Yeah. That shit.
No, this is a fire shirt, man, and it's soft as hell, man. That's like, what's that material, man?
I'm about it. It was made with Cambodian breast milk. I'm joking.
Only use the fibers, right?
Only the fibers. Only the good shit. It's funny because I'm actually about to order myself a couple of different things. I have one of my good friends that does photography, and I'm thinking about doing like a little mini photo shoot with some of the stuff and promoting it a little bit more. And then I'm probably going to do some with some of my Raiders gear as well. And I'm still waiting to hear from Key and Spotlight in regards to the shirt that you guys have been asking for and with my face on it. So definitely going to get a couple of these items like very, very probably this weekend. And for those, I need to keep putting it out there just so you guys don't forget. Saturday is New Year's Day. We're going to do the giveaway for those that are the Shields Up members, which is a tier 2 membership for the channel. I'm going to put you guys in a wheel. I think it's like 11 or 12 people right now. They're going to be put in a wheel. Whoever it falls on gets Hammers.House merch of their choice. And we got another donation.
What is that, velvet?
Say it again?
He said, it's beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Oh, my goodness. Brian, thank you for the donation. Hammer Schefter said something different on Twitter. NFL and Players Association come close to change because of new CDC guidelines. Yeah, the guidelines are changing, but they change on a state-by-state basis. So it depends on exactly moving forward what policy they're going to go by, or they're going to try to set their own guidelines where all 32 teams are on the same page with that.
Right. And honestly, with that,
And if
With
Jerry
that,
Jones, he's a
exactly.
big part of that.
Brandon
was
said,
just
"Guess
about
what I
to
got
say
for
that.
Christmas? Not a damn thing. Send me a shirt."
I was just about to say that. If Jerry Jones says something, yeah, like you can take that to the bank.
Yeah. He like the leader of all them boys. Him
Yeah.
and Kraft.
Unfortunately.
Oh my goodness. Rated critique. What rated Casper, my fault. I heard Philip Rivers kicked all 10 of his kids out the way and is on the plane to Indy. I really hope that doesn't happen.
Nah,
Dude, that'd be funny.
God, not that guy.
I think they asked him this a couple weeks ago. He said he was cool coaching.
He's coaching high school football,
He's
right?
retired. Yeah, he said he's retired. He ain't coming back.
What
That's
was it?
far reach. That's just like something that a clickbait thing. They're probably just putting it on just so they can put something
Yeah,
out.
of course.
I don't
Just to
think
get views.
I don't know what he does. How much preparation does he have?
He tested positive. But they have a
So
lot.
did he?
They had 6 guys. They had 6 guys yesterday, and there's all their whole offensive line is fucked up. 3 of the 5 starting linemen also on the COVID list right now.
Oh, okay, because that's
Yeah,
what I
and even
couldn't
if
find out.
it is 5 days, you still got to test negative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about the new rules. With the new rules, I have no idea what the new shit that they're trying to put in place.
He said they're gonna sign Tebow. Good luck with that.
Hopefully.
Man, it is what it is. I feel like I haven't seen you in one of these in a long time, man. Shout out to you.
What was it, Bridgewater? That we had before we hit the motherfucker like 17 times, sacked him like 4 times, just blew his ass up. I think it was Bridgewater, right?
6?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. If Carson Wentz doesn't play, watch for that.
Wentz
They're
is,
gonna be hungry.
Wentz is not vaccinated. OG Fade, what's good? Yeah, Wentz is not vaccinated.
Neither are a bunch of those guys on that team.
Wentz and their whole offensive line. I mean, we should win this game, bro.
They got like 14 guys who are out who are not vaccinated.
Yeah, but where's our strength? Our defensive ends, and they have no line and a backup quarterback. We should win this game.
And we held Denver to 18 yards fucking rushing last week. Nobody's talking about that,
18
dude. Nobody's
yards.
talking about
I was
that.
talking about that last night.
I missed it, brother.
They were the number 4 defense, too. I mean, the number 4 defenses make a lot of teams struggle.
Yeah.
Right. These are the number 5 defense.
I'm gonna try
We should win this game.
Defender. That's Darius Leonard.
Yeah,
We need to win this game.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to see. I don't know if they're doing a press conference today. I'm waiting to get some type of alert. If they do, I will pull it up and I'm gonna boot everybody out while we do the press conference.
I don't know if they win on Sunday. I'm buying the ticket for the Charger game for sure.
Oh my god, I fucking can't.
I will be in Vegas. Come on.
He needs to put an echo reverb on that just to really make
He said, "Give the Colts Peterman." Hammer, what's good? Yay! What's good, Goats? What's good, Nation? Balboa, what's good, bro?
Yay!
He said NFL's making the Wentz rule up right now. I wouldn't be surprised.
Man.
I like that Miss Pyro. Must win, baby.
Hey, yo,
Love
the
that.
cheapest seats right now for the Chargers game are $227.
The good thing is I made it to my fantasy championship, bro. So that's a guaranteed second place. It's $700.
I fucking lost because I got rid of
That's what's
fucking
up.
Burrow. I could have fucking won had I kept Burrow and started him over Brady. It is
Yeah,
what
if I
it is.
win, it's $1,200. So that's a big jump. So fuck it. I'd rather win, but I mean, I'm guaranteed $700. That's cool.
He said, "Who's the villain in the back?" That's Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Can we all talk about their defense? Kenny Moore, Bob Akriki, Buckner, Quiddy Pay. How do you think our offense will do? Waller, there's a good chance Waller's coming back this Sunday. And with what we saw the last few weeks, I know it hasn't been the best product out there, but I think we'll be able to hold our own this coming week. The offensive line has stepped up tremendously. You saw what Jacobs did this past weekend, matching his career best with 127 rushing yards. He got pretty much every receiver involved on Sunday. We just got to play our game. That's it.
And we need to run.
100 yards. He literally had 100 yards and a half because he only had like 25 in the first half.
Jonathan Taylor is also unvaccinated, so if he manages to get on the COVID list, he's out.
Ooh.
I don't wish evil on anybody, so I'm not going to go that route.
But we just got to control the ball. Keep security on that ball. Get the running game going. We should win this thing.
Like the time of possession that we just had this past week, we had it for over 36 minutes while we held down Denver to 23 minutes and 23 seconds. So we have to keep possession of the ball as long as possible and just do what we can do to win.
Like somebody in the chat earlier said they hope DC gets fucking COVID. Like, what the fuck? Why would you say some shit like that?
Whoever said that is definitely not a Raider fan. And if I have any of my snipers in here, do me a favor, clip them. Watch out.
Did somebody just put that in?
Nah, it was a cool while back, but they did say it. I was like, what the fuck?
And Graphics hit me up and asked me to make him into DC. Wait, what? Brett, can you explain that, please?
Yeah.
He wants his face put on a picture of DC.
Oh, there you go.
He wanted Photoshopped on.
Oh. Yeah, did you see that thing Stuart did on IG?
Should I be worried?
He did the thing. It was Derek Carr with the look with the eyes peering under his brow, and he made the mouth move, and it was
yeah.
That fucking thing had me dying.
That was frightening. We are better when we play away games, by the way. Yeah, we most definitely are.
Yep.
How about we give the Colts a beatdown the same way we did Dallas on Thanksgiving? Because that was the last time we fucking scored some legit points. We're averaging 16 points a game over the last couple of weeks.
That ain't gonna fly this week.
It's not gonna fly if they're looking to try to win a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, it might fly this week. I'm just saying, but it not fly against the Chargers. That's for sure.
No, it will not. And we gotta have more ball security. We can't throw them turnovers, even though we lost the turnover battle last week. We should have lost that game, but we didn't. Our defense held. But man, we can't do that. We cannot do that.
Hey, did you see that? I think it was Sanjay. He put it that screen where he threw that interception. If he gets it over Chubb, that shit has a chance to go to the house.
Yeah, but Chubb jumps a little higher than DC expected.
For real. Because they showed every blocker had their guy blocked pretty much. And they had so much green grass in front of them. I was like, really?
Oh, my goodness.
Let's just hope we don't Raider it up. Let's just go play like we've been playing the last couple of weeks and get tighter and tighter and better because we've been improving. Look, the playoffs started 2 weeks ago against the Browns. It's win or go home. And we are in win or go home mode right now. We have to.
No other.
Jeremy, what's up, player?
No, that's dope. That's dope. Hold on.
What?
He put. Yo, Prez, you're a jackass.
He gonna play quarterback?
Should.
I'm
He's
done.
gonna be an Indy.
I'm done.
Okay, I couldn't tell what was going on. What did he do? What did Prez do?
He put Doc's face on Carr and put me in.
But Doc's is like 5'2", right?
That's some funny shit. Oh man. We need to play gooder. Is that even a word? We need to play gooder.
No. It's not a word.
Not in English, that's for sure.
Not in no country. That shit ain't a word, bro.
Hit them likes, y'all. Hit them likes.
Need to play gooder.
It's probably that.
We got 143 watching with 78 likes. Wash them fucking hands and hit that like button.
He's
Watch
speaking
some
English
too.
good.
So
Bro, I was
done.
up late last night. I'm so tired.
Yeah, you were.
I can see.
So we me and Sultan got a new channel that we've been working on. But we added a third member to it yesterday. You guys will see it today.
So
But we
wipe
have
them sanitized
a
feet.
third
I'm
member
done.
added to our new channel.
So yeah, I did see that shit yesterday. You guys posted up. You guys were gonna do like 3-4 new songs or something like that yesterday.
Yeah.
Shout out to Black Rated WP. DC needs to ball out and have a revenge game for 2016. 500 plus yards and 4 touchdowns. Talk that shit, bro.
And then leave halfway through the fourth quarter so it doesn't happen again.
And DC ain't throwing for 500 and he ain't throwing for 4 touchdowns.
What up, Twan?
What up, Twan?
Can
You
we
awake?
hire Gruden still? No, we can't hire Gruden still. What the hell is wrong with you?
Hey, I heard he's still in Carr's ear though.
Yeah, I heard that as well, and I was like, yeah, he's probably still running that offense.
Hey, he's available.
Who throws the ball with 20 seconds left in the half? Facts.
We do.
James, love this channel. Keep talking that Raiders football. Too many Niner fans where I live. Yo, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, you must live around the corner from me.
What's up, Raider Nation? On my lunch break at work, I had to pull up. I definitely appreciate that, Arkham. Thank you so much. Yo, Hammer, I saw a little Kingston Russ 7-on-7 tape. That boy there is nice. I told y'all, and he might be watching right now. Shout out to my little cousin Kingston Rust. If y'all have not seen him, check him out on YouTube, check him out on Twitter, check him out on IG. This kid is something special. He's only 13 years old.
Yo, Kingston Rust. Okay.
Kingston and his twin brother Christian. Christian's a receiver. Kingston's a quarterback, and they're both nationally ranked right now.
Damn.
Check them out, guys. I'm telling you, you're not. These are going to be some kids. They keep grinding the way they are. They still growing. This could be the future of the NFL right here. Definitely check them out. Most definitely.
Mr. BMW Lotus. Yes, you're the only
Hammer, you see that
Fanner
comment?
fan in here, bro. You're the only Niner fan in here, bro.
But he loves
Raiders
the show.
fans don't drive Lotuses.
But he loves the show, so I definitely give him props for even being in here. I really definitely respect the hell out of you for coming into a pack of wolves.
I'm just answering this question. Are you the only Niner fan in here? Yes.
Hey, as long as you don't say that we need an extra body or something like that, you know what I mean?
No, Wild. I had this conversation. With Prez, and I had this conversation with somebody else the other day. I came to the conclusion that me doing that shit was like somewhat childish. That I just need to get over it. If I say his name, I say his name. It is what it is. Let's see.
We're not gonna have that again, Gabe.
I know, man.
Can I time out Niners fans?
No.
He's
not unless they talk reckless.
He's loyal to the channel, and again, to be a Niner fan and to be a sub and watch like that definitely takes balls. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he says he's a Raiders fan as well. He says I am a Raider fan as well.
I'm not gonna do the back and forth. Oh shit. All right, so Elena's in the building. Dresses and salted pretzels. Definitely check her out on YouTube and IG. This is who I was talking about before. You're more than welcome to pull up right now. Like we talked about this the other day. I would love to have you on. If you want to pull up right now and chat it up, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to put the link. I'll actually send you the link. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Mr. and Mrs. Pyro, you in Vallejo, right? I'm like around the corner.
Vallejo.
Nah, you the hoe.
You got that Rolodex?
Nah, it's just one a little tweak in the rule book. We still got the 12 commandments that Prez put out there, and I'm not reading them again.
Oh, but you know what's really nice about living on the East Coast, Hammer?
What's up?
It's happy hour.
I know, Cedric, I see you.
You're gonna make me. You know what? I'm off I ain't going nowhere the rest of the day. Give me 1 second.
Shit.
Oh, we got a little toast.
Not me. I just woke up.
Now he's on the West Coast. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. He's like, I don't care.
Bro, it's 1 o'clock, bro.
What?
Woke up. I got shit to do.
It's
That's what
it's
it is.
4:08.
You might want to get a nap, Dirty. You might want to get a nap before you do anything.
Somebody call Stu.
I got house duty, bro. I got house duty, man. So when I finish this, bro, it's gonna be cooking and cleaning, bro. Cooking and cleaning until I get ready to go on Thor's show tonight.
All right.
Oh my goodness, my back is.
And then back in the
getting-
studio.
getting
to
there
do
again.
3 or
Oh
4
shit,
more.
Aussie, what up? Another one. I have not seen you in one of my lives in a while.
What up, Aussie?
So, boss.
Aussie.
Ozzy, what's happening, man?
Hey, Queen, I'm working hard behind the scenes on this other channel. You know what I mean? My Raider channel goes live. Our other channel is all recorded.
Wiki, be nice.
So
Said I'm from a tribe called Slap-a-Ho.
Can y'all hear my dogs in the background?
Yo, OG, you got that drink next to you?
Yeah, bro.
I got this Dominican rum that I got from one of my former bosses. He surprised us and dropped a shitload of bottles. So I'm gonna do a shot.
I got some cracking, bro.
My fault, Mr. and Mrs. Pyro. I thought you was in Vallejo. My fault.
And I'm definitely getting Woodson's whiskey this coming weekend.
Oh,
Oh, I know. I heard Docs is gonna get
Dirty ain't gonna make it.
all right,
like a pack or something like that. So he's gonna do like a special live with Woodson whiskey or something like that at the game.
Say that again.
I guess he's gonna get send out like a care pack or something like that for from Woodson whiskey, and he's gonna do like a little special live over there at the game in Indy.
That's dope.
Yeah,
guys, salute. Much love to each and every single one of you. This has been a fucking dope ass year. We're definitely going to do a couple of shots probably on New Year's Day as well. But much love to each and every single one of you on the panel. Much love to each and every single one of you in the chat as well.
that's good.
Wait, what is he doing?
Blunt.
I got like 3 of these motherfuckers.
Let me see. I'm waiting to see if she's gonna pull up. I'm probably gonna have you guys come out for a little bit. Let me just see. Damn, that fucking hit good.
That shit warmed me up, dog. Cause I'm outside.
It's Dominican rum, and I've never had it before, but it's nice. It's really nice.
It's fucking raining. That shit warmed me up.
Yo, knock Andrew, rolling in the backwood ain't nothing. Watch, I'm about to do it right now. I got all my stuff already broken out. Watch how long it take me. About a minute and a half.
That means, when they say it's hard, that means they don't roll.
Only
hardest
one
part is
nation.
just
What do you?
peeling it.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I don't know nobody smoking crack on YouTube.
What the?
God damn.
I don't know nobody smoking crack live on YouTube, bro.
Only
Bro, I don't
man.
associate with people. I don't associate myself with people that smoke crack, bro. I don't know
The
nothing
reason
at
I
all.
even smoke this because it's legal.
I'm in California. Hey, what I do, I look
is
the police dead in their eyes and smoked on
For
this.
real, bro.
it is 4:00. It's actually 4:12 to be exact on the East Coast.
Well, I just started doing that this year though, because I just got off of
Yeah, I'm 100%. I'm 100% on the total opposite. I'm on the East Coast, man. I'm holding it down from the north.
Mike says somebody put him in timeout. Well, it wasn't me.
What'd you say?
Yeah, right. Hey fellas, if you could trade Carr for any quarterback that isn't top 5, who you going with? I'm not trading
Nobody.
Carr. I'm not
Nobody.
trading Carr, bro.
They ain't trading.
Nope.
I said it before.
We not
He's not
trading
going
Carr,
nowhere.
If you can't
That's
get
out.
Carl Wilson,
God
Carr's
help me.
Can I ask a question?
What,
Chester Nutsack, stupid ass
He in
name.
the building.
Why would you trade a top 10 quarterback for a non-top 5 quarterback?
That's been through so much
Basically to
adversity,
roll the
though. You know
dice.
what I mean?
Shout out to Black Raider for that donation. Tell Ice-T to mix that Henny with grape Kool-Aid. Oh my God.
I don't drink grape Kool-Aid. I don't drink grape Kool-Aid.
Cherry Kool-Aid.
He be
I
drinking.
Red.
I
He
I
drink-
drink
he-
red. I don't care the flavor. It just got to be red. When I
Red.
I thought you were gonna say you do the
Grape
Welch's
is my backup.
the Welch's grape soda. grape drink.
Hey, Hammer, if you look to your left, man, there goes the neighborhood. The criminal element just came in.
Why you look
Hi,
like you over there
Spotlight.
listening to the Bee Gees?
Oh shit!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Got a
the,
few
Get down the goddamn door again in Hammers' house. What's up?
the CEO of Spotlight Sports Network, the
The Vince
CEO,
McMahon of this shit.
the
The
CEO of
Spotlight
Spotlight Raiders Talk is in the building. Spotlight, what is good, bro?
Vince
Spotlight,
got
you don't get
COVID.
kicked down no door. You
That's
got the
spot-
master key,
Vince
bro.
got COVID.
He just
Damn, bro. Come on. It's not funny, bro. Come on.
Spotlight.
Spotlight can laugh
No,
because
I'm
he had
watching
COVID.
you.
He can make that joke. He
That's
had
fucked
COVID.
up.
Shit, I had that shit in the beginning though. That shit was so scary. Though. I don't know what the fuck COVID was. God damn. Remember getting that shit early 2020? I was like, damn, what is this?
That shit made me
Lord
feel
said,
like
"What the fuck is juice? I want that grape
I
drink."
want that grape
Yeah.
drink.
What the fuck is
grape
juice?
drink. Huh?
Hey yo, shout out to Lord Rochitas, bro. He was the only one watching me play Grand Theft Autos this morning, man. That's my homie, man, holding it down with me.
You
Sugar
really sat
water.
there playing Grand Theft Auto?
I was
Ain't
streaming it
nobody
online. He
got
was
time
watching.
to watch you play no Grand Theft Auto.
Spotlight.
Hey, my
Spotlight.
homie was watching it with me though. I fucks with him.
You be
It's
eating
Madden and Grand
licorice,
Theft
bro.
Auto on fucking Earn's channel when he's
That's
not
all I
streaming
got.
Warriors games or Raiders shit.
I'm
That
doing the
shit
Warriors
Video
mad.
game
fucking
tonight.
games.
Hey, I'm doing the Warriors game tonight, but unfortunately, like, I'm gonna have to do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm there, bro.
Like-
and Dante's coming in too.
All right,
Oh,
so
okay,
we got
okay.
we have some news out here right now. This was actually just reported about 15 minutes ago by Kevin
Bruce
Seifert.
Arians.
No, about Kevin Seifert, an ESPN staff writer. The NFL and NFL Players Association are nearing an agreement to set isolation time at 5 days for all players who test positive for COVID-19, matching new guidelines announced Monday by the CDC. The agreement would include both vaccinated and unvaccinated players and is believed to be contingent on the player being asymptomatic or at least to demonstrate that their symptoms are resolving after the 5-day period. Under the current protocol, unvaccinated players are required to isolate for 10 days when they test positive. So there's some news right now in regards to the new plans moving forward in regards to this craziness and this bullshit that recently has been going on these last few weeks with COVID.
You notice the NFL is like, oh, wait, the Raiders are playing them? Oh, wait, we got to postpone because the Raiders are playing them?
Yo, Titans just ripped ass and that
Feel
shit
like
smells
you're
like
getting
stale
kinda-
ass Cheerios. God damn.
For real, bro. Why did they do that last week when the Ravens had that problem?
Hey,
Hey,
can you do me a
if the
favor?
Raiders
Just
got
look.
COVID, guess what? You know what? Let's move the game.
Let's
Let's
move the
move
game
it up
up.
like
Yep.
7 hours.
Hey, Hammer.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
they have no chance to get that one.
Fuck, yo, I'm about to fucking suffocate in here right now. This dude just ripped ass in his sleep and it smells like stale ass Cheerios. God
Yeah, those dog farts are fucking nasty, man.
Welcome to
Oh,
Parenthood, Hammer.
dude. If you've ever owned a
I'm about to throw
Chihuahua,
up this rum right now. Shit.
Welcome
Those
to
shit are
Parenthood, my
heavy,
brother.
bro.
Oh my god.
Adam Shep.
I got a
why are
fucking
you-
big ass
why
pit
are you
bull.
typing in? Why is this dude typing in some shit from February 25th, 2021, bro?
Who?
Mr. Marty Mart. Bro. His shit was at 115. His comment was at 115. Adam Schefter's Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson has not. Bro, what the fuck does that have to do with anything that we're talking about, bro? At all. Russell Wilson is not coming to the Raiders. Knock
I've been
that
saying
shit
that.
off.
Dirty, I've been saying that for
It's not gonna
almost the
happen.
last year and a half. I've been saying that shit.
I don't get it, man. I don't get why people are still on this kick. Oh, if you could trade Carr for, Carr is not going anywhere. What the fuck don't we understand about this? You guys can talk all your shit. Oh, Carr's this, Carr's that, blah, blah. He needs to go. He's not going anywhere.
I'm letting you know
fuck
now, if
over
he's a
it.
free agent, he might walk. You never
Right.
know.
He ain't walking. He's
Right.
not. If he walks,
never
he's
know.
retiring. If he
No,
walks,
but
I'm
he's
optimistic
retiring.
as fuck.
No.
He would
If
actually
I'm
be
there,
smart
if I'm
to
there,
go to
Carr,
another
I'm,
team.
if I'm there, Carr, I'm tired of slander. Dead ass.
You
I
know
think it's
what
too
it
much.
is.
I think
I'm
he's too
tired
much
of
of a
slander.
family dude. He ain't. I don't think he's gonna get up and reroute his family again, bro. I think
No.
if they trade him, he's gonna retire.
No,
He already
100%,
said, I've
dude.
been a Raiders fan for 20 years. I'm not going nowhere. He's already said
Exactly.
that. The
If they retire him, he's
man
gonna
is a
retire.
master. He's not going anywhere.
He's
If they
not,
try to
dude.
send him
You know what?
anywhere, he still ain't going nowhere.
And it's
Vegas is his
because he
last
said
stop,
that
bro.
that I
He's
feel
gonna
like,
make his home there.
look, I
He
feel
even
like the
said, I
fans
don't need
abuse him
money.
because
I'm
they.
not going away.
Dude, he got $100 million, man.
Yeah,
You know what
he
I'm
said,
saying?
I
He's
got
good.
money. I
Man,
ain't
he got
going.
one
I don't
after
need
this
money.
year. After this year, he's on the final year of his contract.
Right, but he's good. He's what?
I
Carr
think that's
is
why. I
going
think that's why
nowhere.
it's real. It's real when he says he'll retire if they trade him.
No,
All right.
100%. I agree, 100%, dude. And here's the thing. This is where a lot of people get the people that come in and say Derek Carr's trash, trade him, blah blah blah. They are fans from another team that come here
Yep.
just to fucking pose. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Just to stir up shit. That's all it is, dude.
Or they never held a football in their lives.
Yeah.
They just
Nah, but
like
there's
to
some
see.
Raiders who just don't like Carr, bro. And
That's
they'll-
why I
I
dumped
bet you
off
half of these people that
all of Facebook, social media on the Raiders. I got all off. I dumped all those groups, man. There's some crazy people in
I
there.
bet you half of the people that slander the shot of Derek Carr don't have 10 reasons
exactly.
why
They
they
don't
hate
have,
Derek
they
Carr.
don't have
They
two.
don't have 10 reasons why they hate
I
Derek
think
Carr.
they have two. They might
Other
have
than
one,
they're
but they
just
don't have
following
two.
somebody else.
I want Raider wins. I don't care about car stats.
Are
There you
we,
go.
are we fighting for a playoff spot or not?
Ruben, who are we talking about? The ones that are the car haters? Who are we talking about right now?
That's what he's talking about.
This shit hurts.
Hold on, let me see his profile picture again. Let me see that again. Pull that up.
Hold on. Fuck, man.
I agree. Carr needs
This
to be
clown.
better. But how
Hold
are you
on.
going to get
No,
rid
no,
of him?
no. This one right here. Wait, this one right here.
Stop touching shit, Aaron.
Man,
Somebody's echoing too, by the way. I just heard myself.
I think he was talking about the car haters, bro.
Okay.
oh,
Yeah,
I
he
was
is.
talking
He
about
did.
because you
Yeah,
know
he
me. I
said.
was ready to roast. I'm
Yeah,
just
there
saying.
it is right there.
Yeah, you
I was
gotta,
ready
you
to
gotta
roast. Y'all
read.
know how I get down.
Yeah, but you gotta read what's going on during the conversation, or else you're gonna start having a lot of misunderstandings.
Trust me,
Mhm.
you'll hear me. You'll hear me talk.
Spotlight.
You'll hear me talk
Spotlight.
shit
Don't fuck
about
up my
Carr
show.
from time to time. But I know he's our best option, bro. He's not. He ain't going nowhere. We need Carr.
This is
He's not only
a
our
fucking
best
fact right here.
option.
This is a fucking fact right here. Without Carr this year, we sure as hell wouldn't be in the hunt. That's a
Thank
fucking
you.
fact.
He's
He's
carried his team through a lot of dysfunction.
that Mariota
Listen.
shit. That Mariota shit. That's why he's a backup.
Listen, he's not only our best option, he's like 10 other
Guys.
fucking franchises' best
Guys,
option.
give me one. I'm gonna remove you guys for a little bit. I got a special guest that's gonna pull up, so I'm gonna bring you guys back in after. All right.
Yep.
Oh fuck. Yo,
Hey, what's happening?
how are you?
What's up, Raider Nation? We wear the silver, we wear the black. Don't get in our way.
Before we go any further, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, and you could also tell everybody where they can find you first.
Hey, everyone. My name is Elena. I'm from Dresses and Salted Pretzels and Sports Life South. You can find us on YouTube under Sports Life Talk. So the OGs are out of Dallas, and then we've got the little sisters down here in Houston, Texas. They're Southern Arm. So please like, subscribe on YouTube, and then follow Dresses and Salted Pretzels on Instagram.
What teams do you cover primarily?
We cover all teams, but we have varying likes in our team. So I am in Houston, Texas, but I am originally from Illinois. I'm a Midwest girl. So I cheer for Chicago sports all across the board, except for the Rockets. I've always been a Hakeem Olajuwon fan. That's my guy. So I've got my Bears shirt on today. And apologize for the no makeup. I just got home from the esthetician, which is what took me a while to get on here. So sorry about that. I'm a little shiny.
No worries.
Fresh face for you. No makeup. So
So I see your Texans handled business for us this past weekend. You guys are definitely having a blast out there. I be real, like honestly, did you see that coming this past weekend?
absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, and I think 20 plus, so I think it's 22 players out with COVID protocols. Basically, the entire practice team took the field. And I don't know. What do you think? They might want a spot for next year.
Hey, anything's possible at this point. Like, we're so concerned about getting these next 2 wins and just sneaking in as a wild card, which it shouldn't have been this way for us with the adversity that all the shit that happened early in the season with Gruden, with Ruggs. And like my guys will tell you, and everybody in this chat, I had us slated for 11-6, 12-5 at best. And now we're fucking 2 wins away from getting in even as a wild card, which I'm going to take by any means anyways.
I've got a feeling you're going to make it.
I hope so. I definitely hope so. Let me see this. Carr is above average, but not elite. He is not elite consistently enough. Some will say different. The last 2 seasons, his numbers have been solid, but this year the turnovers have been a fucking kill. God, my back hurts.
Stretch it out. You need some more of that Dominican rum.
I think so. This shit is just killing me right now. I caught a back spasm yesterday because of Titan, and now he's over here chilling like he didn't do nothing to me.
He's got his paw over his head.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but Ms. El Paso, I know that you've seen, at least some of the shorts on Instagram. She's a huge Raiders fan, so we'll definitely have to get her on here.
Absolutely, definitely need more Raider Nation in here. I was definitely caught off guard when I got the message. I was like, wow, somebody else outside of Raider Nation watches me. This is dope. So I definitely appreciate it. Hey, hold up. And I should have put this out. I should have put the disclaimer out before I had you come on. Be respectful. Don't be thirsty, and don't be a dick. Point blank, period. Another person in the sports world, in the sports podcast world that knows her shit. I checked out a couple of the videos. Again, I saw your time in Houston. Definitely much respect with the channel that you're a part of and everything you do. And we also saw she actually got to hang out with 50 Cent in one of the suites. So definitely much respect for that.
Yeah, thank you. I will tell you, he has the most genuine smile that I've seen in a long time. And was super chill. He is just loving life in Houston right now. No state tax. Couldn't be better for somebody with all that money.
I need to move to Texas.
We welcome you. It's hot. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like 80 degrees right now. I'm sweating with this long shirt on.
With all this shit going on in New York and the numbers going up, I think I want to go to Texas. Property taxes and shit too. I think I want to go to Texas.
It's a lot lower. And Texans are very welcoming, I gotta say. So I'm from Illinois. Brittany's from Ohio. Misty is from Texas. She's from El Paso. That's why we call her Miss El Paso. But she's always been a Raiders fan.
Where is she at right now? You should get her to pull up.
I think she's at work, actually.
There you go.
Which I took off today, but I should have been there too.
There you go. I'm enjoying my day off, sitting here with each and every single one of my guys. Much appreciated. Much love to everybody in the chat right now. And if it's your first time in here, do not let it be your last. Break them thumbs, hit them subs, and smash the bell for all Raiders and UFC content in the original house. The only house, Hammers.House.
So tell me a little bit about how the fans completely stuck with the Raiders since they moved to Las Vegas?
It's been an up and down type thing, and I could actually bring in some of these guys. I'll pull up some of these guys right now. They can definitely tell you because I have a lot of guys that are in here from the West Coast. I'm in New York, obviously,
right.
But a lot of guys that I have right now in my chat or that I had on the panel are from the West Coast, and they could definitely tell you about that. So OG, I think he's on the East Coast, but that dude's a diehard original Black Hole member. I'm gonna pull him up. I'm gonna pull up Dirty. If I don't know where he went with his bed sheet in the background.
You gotta bot in your chat, bro. I can't moderate from here.
And my guy Spotlight as well. He's in Philly, but he's another one that's a diehard Raider fan. I definitely want to hear your guys' insight and opinion in regards to how the nation has been ever since we made that move 2 years ago.
You got a bot in your chat, and a moderator needs to get it. Came out at 4:22 p.m.
Let me look it up.
I'll look through it. Go ahead. I'll look through it.
How I feel about it? I'm from upstate New York originally. I live in South Carolina. The move is the move. They got their stadium. Look, they had Oakland has its history and all of that. but you couldn't go. The bathrooms would flood at halftime. Okay, it was just
I got it, Hammer.
a baseball diamond. No, I'm glad Mark Davis got this deal done and got our first stadium that was ours.
And I saw when those season tickets came out the first year, the whole Death Star thing where you opened up the box, the music started playing. I was like, okay, now, like, I got to hit up a game. But Bears Raiders tickets this year, it was like $450, $500 for nosebleed. I'm like, oh, I can't pay that price. As much as I want to go to Las Vegas, see the Raiders play, definitely want to see them play the Bears, but that ticket price is too much for nosebleed.
Yeah, when I lived in LA, I used to get tickets there, man. My tickets were like average $32.
Yeah.
You know, and I had good seats. And then my boss threw in a bonus for me and spent like 400 and some odd bucks because he owned the Ticketmaster and got me 7th row 40-yard lines that were sweet.
Nice.
But you know, that was my Christmas bonus.
I will tell you, Texans tickets are now at $32.
What?
Well, yeah.
Hold up. What was that again?
I think I sat right behind the goalpost, 4th row, and my ticket was $45. And that was again.
That was in Chicago?
Pardon me?
That was in Chicago?
No, Texans. I'm in Houston, actually.
Oh, shout out to my boy Coach Dante. He lives in Houston as well. He's a Houston Texas fan too.
Well,
so.
hey, Coach Dante, we gotta bring Coach on Dresses and Salted Pretzels and Sports Live Talk.
There you go.
Absolutely. We'll definitely talk behind the scenes. I would love to come on and talk some sports, because I love my Raiders, but I could talk everything else too.
Hey, we love it. We love it. We started in August with the podcast Sports Life Talk South. We did not have any guests because we want to be able to get our flow going, make sure that we all clicked, have kind of our agenda, what we're all about. So in 2022, we are going to start having guests on. So we would love for all of you to come on.
Awesome.
I'll be there. You reached out to me. It's definitely the least I could do, and I definitely appreciate it. I love the fact that over the last couple of weeks, I've had people reach out. I've had people in these lives that I'm just like, holy shit. Like, we just had a guy, a former assistant for the Raiders a couple of weeks ago. He was watching when I had former defensive back Stu Schweigert in, and we were like, is it really you? Pull up if it's you. And pulled up, and it was former assistant coach Randy Hansen. I was just like, holy shit. Gorilla Rilla followed me on IG last night. I've had the opportunity of meeting him a couple of times, one time at MethLife and the other in Baltimore. And then I've had one guy now, I sent it to Spotlight the other day, a guy that currently is in the NFL. He's an offensive lineman for the Eagles. Liked one of the posts that I put up, and it was Raider related. I was like, holy shit. Like, I'm getting some type of recognition for doing what I'm doing. So I'm definitely enjoying every single bit of this.
And I just subscribe to your channel as well.
Ask that question to Dirty.
What question?
So how do you feel the name? Oh, you know what? I'm going to let Elena ask the question because it was her question.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to know what the pulse was with the majority of the fans now that the Raiders are out of California and in Las Vegas. Because sometimes moves really tick off the fandom. So, like, if my Bears moved out of Chicago, I don't know what I'd do.
For me, it was perfectly fine. I didn't have an issue with them moving. Our stadium was garbage. I'm closer to Vegas than I am to Oakland. I like Vegas. I was born in Oakland, so I have the right to call that place a fucking shithole. Look, many years we've always been like technically the face of the NFL. Like, the Raiders are literally the face of the NFL. Mm-hmm. But to have the worst stadium in the NFL for the last 15 to 20 years, it just doesn't make sense. Now I get the type of fans that we have, you know what I mean? A lot of us ain't rich. We don't make a whole lot of money, you know what I mean? But yet and still, there's still a better way of spending your dollar. If COVID never happened, our ticket prices wouldn't be so high.
Right.
I mean, that's just the literal fact of it, but for a franchise, and any franchise that did not have not a single fan in the stadium last year, they lost a lot of money.
Mhm.
So our ticket prices are going to be sky high for the next 2 or 3 years. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? You got to recoup your revenue. You got to pay for for the building that you're in. You know, you ever seen an NFL team get foreclosed on or evicted from their stadium? You know, so do we need to be the first because we can't afford it? That don't rock well. So I'm good with the move. I'm happy about the move. I looked at the game this weekend like I look at every other game, but you know I see more and more black in the. I see more and more black and silver and white floating through the crowd now in the last couple of weeks. So it'll slowly, gradually build back to what it was. But for right now, we just got to recoup the amount of money that we lost. So all the rooms go to the hotels. You know, what I mean, the packages they go to the hotels, and you can't fault Mark Davis for that. He's got to recoup one way or another.
Like I said it before, in regards to this move, I've experienced something similar when I was playing in Florida ages ago. We wanted the stadium to be redone for us, and it took a county vote, and the people in the county were like, "Nah, we're not fucking doing this. We're not paying that. Whatever." So as a result, it was like, okay, so I guess we're out. So we ended up relocating from Sarasota, Florida to Arizona, and that became the new spring training facility for the Reds in Arizona. And now that stadium that we did once play in, the Baltimore Orioles took over, and that's their spring training facility now.
As a person on the East Coast, I really can't, like really explain because I never I lived like on the West Coast as a kid, but I really don't have no experience being on the West Coast as an adult. But at first, when they said they decided to move to Las Vegas, I wasn't for it, and
Hey, Joe,
that's just coming from an East Coast person. I wasn't for it at first,
hey,
and
Hammer, go back to JoJo's real quick, please. So here's the deal, JoJo. I don't know if you understand this about America. In this country, the bottom line is the fucking dollar. That is the bottom line. A lot of people lost their jobs, lost their businesses, all type of shit during COVID, bro. I know firsthand 20 people that started businesses 6 months before COVID hit and they lost everything. They have to recoup their dollar the best way they can. So I'm not mad if you sell your tickets for 3 times face value. You got to make your money back. You if you're not a season ticket holder, you have no idea what we spend on season tickets, bro.
yeah,
You have no idea what we spend on season tickets. Them nosebleeds are 11 grand.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
Nosebleeds are 11 grand. And if I'm unvaccinated and I don't believe in the vaccination and you're not going to let me in the stadium, I'm going to sell my ticket.
right.
Line, and it doesn't matter whoever picks them
But
up.
in the same token too, people fail to realize when you go on like Ticketmaster or you go on NFL.com and buy tickets, it's a lot of people that resell their tickets on those websites as well legally. So like even if you buy it online or you buy it at the stadium, somebody's still selling a ticket at the end of the day.
Jojo, I apologize if you was just making a statement, but it sounded like you was complaining, and that's why I had to say something to you. But if you was just talking about it because people are complaining, you might have to type all that shit at one time for me, bro.
Yeah. But for me, basically, I wasn't a big fan of it coming from an East Coast and living in Philadelphia. But I knew it had to be done, knowing that I know Dirty, I know OG, I know Raider Earn, and they lived in that city. It made me more understanding on why they had to make the move.
I do also feel like I went to the stadium 4 years ago. Yeah, the stadium's pretty old, but like
Yeah.
I understand from the standpoint of the people that we were able to interact with in Oakland. Like I could understand the type of blow it took for them and took for that city because of how diehard they are for this organization. And if they're really the true loyal ones, then they would still support this team now that they've moved. It's 2 years already. We obviously didn't have fans in the stadium. Say it again, bro.
The vote Libby Schaff out of office.
We didn't. We
I'm a
clearly
loyal
didn't
Raider.
have fans. We clearly didn't have fans last year due to COVID. And now this year they implemented being vaccinated to go. And right away, Raider fans, Raider Nation were up in arms like, oh, I'm selling my tickets. Fuck this, da da da. Like, why? And clearly you're not loyal. Clearly you're not loyal to the team. I get that. Oh, it's my choice, da 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 da. But like, really? And then you want to sell it to the opposing team fans, which you look at the stadium a lot of times where they cut to commercials or whatever. A lot of the fans in there in the opposite team jerseys, and this shit sucks. It really does.
It sucks, but at
You
the
can't
same,
say
but like I think me and Dirty was on the same page. What we about to say, like, even though they selling it to the other team, remember COVID really hurt a lot of people businesses. It's about the bottom dollar, like Dirty said. If you're selling it to the opposite team or you're selling it to another Raiders person, they just trying to get their money back that they lost at the end of the day. So
Look,
basically,
my thing is this: first, you can't say selling it to the other team. First off, when you put your tickets up on StubHub, Ticketmaster, SeatGeek,
It's a
Vivid
grab
Seats,
for
or
it's a grab
whatever,
for anybody. It's a grab for
you
anybody. I
don't
get
know
that.
who's buying the ticket.
I get that.
You don't have you can't ask them the question, hey, are you a Raider fan? Before you sell them the ticket.
I wish you could. I wish you could.
I went to the Bears Cowboys game a couple of years ago, and the Bears fans we were sitting next to were like, "Wow, can't believe we're sitting next to Bears fan." I said, "What do you mean?" They said the people that have these tickets haven't been here all year, and it's always the opposing fans that are sitting next to us.
Right.
So, like, case in point, they don't know who they're selling the tickets for, but it was an end of the year game, and we were the first Bears fans that they had sat by the entire season. So
I'm not even gonna lie. I said next to a couple years back. I sat next to a few Jets fans when I went to the Jets game. Even though
so did I. I sat in the sea of green and almost picked a fight with a dad because he didn't like my mouth. But mind you, they start kicking our ass, and he's cursing up a storm in front of his kid. Like, fuck you, dude.
It's one of the games in LA.
You just never know who you're going to sit next to when you get those tickets.
I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson with that one though.
In LA, there were no other fans there to come in there.
That's right.
But again, I think we really got screwed by Jerry Jones for that vote about not putting us in LA. But I think also Mark Davis had something to do with it, not wanting to share a stadium.
LA had other team fans, but LA had a different rule than Vegas has. See, LA had the rule: you can come to the game, you can cheer for your team, but you cannot wear their colors at all. No part of it. We're not having it in LA. You cannot wear the other team's colors. Not a hat, not a jersey, not a shirt, nothing. You can root for your team, but we do not want to see the colors.
Right. That's the way it was in LA, man.
That's how it was in LA.
I got stationed in Long Beach,
for you
California.
to make it to the game with a different jersey on.
Well, I was in the Navy. I got stationed in Long Beach, California, fresh out of A school. And the reason I could have went to Italy, I could have went to Hawaii, but they said Long Beach, California. I said, how far is that from LA? They said it's part of LA. I was like, boom, I'll go there. Went right to the Ticketmaster because I had 3 checks and got me Raiders season tickets. I was stationed there. I knew I wasn't going to be able to make every game, but it was cool. And yeah, going to a Raiders game there, don't you wear that other jersey. Don't you wear that other jersey.
Yeah, that mentality is out the window now that we're in Vegas. And I see it clear as day right now. Like, we really don't see, unless there's videos that are up that I haven't seen yet, we don't see Raider Nation really going at it with opposing team fans, like outside the stadium or inside the stadium.
You're not going to
no, I get that. No. I'm not sitting here promoting violence. Trust me, I totally get that. Hey, quiet over there, Peanut Gallery. I really feel that like this fan base right now, in my opinion, and you guys can take it, you guys can kick me off the cliff with this. The fan base has definitely been different since this transition. Most definitely.
They don't know how to be Raiders fans yet.
Is that because, mind you, a lot of those fans that's in Oakland is not going to be traveling back and forth every Sunday to a game. That's a lot of money back and forth traveling. And then on top of that, mind you, the Golden Knights just got there right around the time the Raiders just got there. So those Golden Knight fans are finally reverting where there's no hockey. then boom, you have Raiders fans, or you have Aces fans, boom, you have Aces fans for the WNBA. So all those teams is new in that city. So you're not going to see those regular Raiders fans that we saw in Oakland because they don't want to travel every Sunday. So
Spot, here's the difference. Here's the difference between no OG. Hold on.
One at a time.
Here's the difference between the Knights, the Aces, and the Raiders. The Knights and the Aces, they've both been to the championship in the last couple of years. You know what I mean? The Knights have been to the Stanley Cup. The Aces have won the WNBA. You know what I mean? That's the difference. Vegas is about winning. It's a gambling city. It's about winning. So until Raiders start winning and have dominant seasons, Vegas is not going to stand behind them like they stand behind the other two sports franchises. They're just not. That's how.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying why the Oakland fans they don't want to make that trip every Sunday.
No,
but
I get
see those Golden Knights fans. You see them Aces fans coming over to the Raiders games to try to put asses in the seats, basically.
But the trip from Oakland to Vegas is not as expensive as you think. It's $152 round trip flight. You know what I mean? It's $152 round trip. Now I know that shit adds up in the end.
Yeah, for 17 weeks. I'm like,
but if you're not home 17 weeks, you know what I mean? If you can make 2 or 3 of those games, you only spent $450. You know what I mean? I get that might be a lot, but that's just round trip. If you buy a hotel with the Raider ticket, you save more money that way. If you book everything together, it's only going to cost you about $800 with everything. That's your room, that's your game, that's your flight, that's your rental car. That's not really technically a lot of money when people are driving there for 3 hours and paying $800 just to get in the stadium.
My thing is right now with everything that's been going on with this pandemic, I know that the NFL, I know all the professional sport leagues right now are trying to recoup the money that they lost last year. But at the same time, this economy is still really, really rough for the fans.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel at times with some of these ticket prices and how ridiculously high they are, you're not thinking about the fans. You're not thinking about having the loyal ones in the stadium. You want them to put up fucking a monthly mortgage payment just to see you guys play for 3 hours. And it's not fair. It's really not.
I think it goes hand in hand, Hammer. Like, the Raiders as an organization still has bills to pay. We still got bills to pay. It goes hand in hand. Like, you can't go to some games. If you can't go to games, you can't go to games.
Right.
That's just what it is. But at the end of the day, the Las Vegas Raiders still have to pay their bills every single month, and they still have to pay in that stadium. I understand why those prices the way they are because of COVID hit everyone. So from a fan's perspective, it's hard for me to go to Vegas. As a owner of a sports podcast network, it is hard for me to get to Vegas, and it is hard for the Raiders right now to get that money back they lost last year or the last couple of years. So it really goes hand in hand. It just makes it a common ground. Like, if you can't go, you can't go. But at the end of the day, the Raiders still have to pay their bills too. At the end of the day,
I agree.
Yeah, but you know what? Realistically, you also got what your priorities. Okay, I had options to go to a couple of Raiders games this year. I'm going to admit, dude, I'd rather drop that money on Robinhood and invest in a few different stocks, man, that I've been doing really well with. I've never been an investor until this damn pandemic, and now it's like I live for that. I'm not. I'd rather have my money making money than spending money.
Right.
I've never been that way. I always liked to spend money before. Now this pandemic,
Oh, I get what you're saying because I'm here now, like not looking. I kind of already had this dead set. April, I'll be at the draft. Right now I'm at the point where it's like next month I'll book everything and it's months in advance, and it's normally something I don't do, but I know what it's going to be like if I wait down to the wire and how ridiculously high everything is going to be. So I'm going to just get through this now, get through this whole shit with this pandemic or whatever. Like, you guys know what I do. I'm conscious about everything. So it's like, I'm going to be able to go out there, be comfortable just because I have that surrounding with me 16 hours a day where I know I'm going to be just fine.
Look, I'm gonna give you guys a secret for those who are complaining and telling me they can't find the flights that I'm talking about. The secret to traveling is flying out of the smallest airport you can fly out of.
Yep.
That is the key to low pricing. Is flying out of. I don't fly out of LAX.
What? Hold on. Cool Kev. How? Because I'm looking now, and for me, out of LaGuardia to Vegas, it's like round trip 3 something. How is it gonna run you $1,000?
He must be in upstate New York somewhere.
Cool Kev is flying first class. Right? Staying at the Bellagio on the top floor. And then look, he's staying on the Bellagio top floor for 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Everywhere I go, I find Spirit. Spirit's cheap.
Cool Kev also booked a side visit to the Bunny Ranch. So, you know.
Hey, look. Hey, West Side. I fly Spirit too, bro.
I fly Spirit. When I went to Florida for 14 days, I only spent like $280 round trip to Florida.
JetBlue.
I'm flying Delta or I'm flying JetBlue. I am not flying Spirit. Sorry.
Spirit, I'm telling you,
Spirit Southwest.
Don't underestimate Spirit. I'm telling you, don't underestimate Spirit.
I don't like to fly.
Look. So I know a group of guys. From the East Coast that came to a Raider game this year, right? And 15 of them. They flew on a private plane. They had top-notch rooms, and they had great seats. They spent $1,200 a piece. So you can't tell me it's gonna cost you $1,500, Cool Kev, to come from New York to Vegas when these guys flew on a private plane. And they spent $1,200 each.
Depending on where he's at in New York, the smallest airport out here is MacArthur, which is all the way out east on Long Island. You could fly Southwest out of there and take that trip. But me, I got LaGuardia a bridge trip away from me. I got Newark another bridge trip away from me. But I think I'm gonna end up flying out of LaGuardia. I got to look back at it and see what's gonna make the most sense and just take it like that. I'm not flying out of MacArthur though. That's
if he got $1,500, that means he got himself a condo.
Something.
He got himself a Bentley as a rental car. Something. $1,500. That's crazy.
He got Farnsworth Bentley as his personal chauffeur and shit.
Hey, look, I only take Spirit for the max 2-hour flight. That's it. Yep. I'm only flying Spirit for the maximum 2-hour flight. If I'm going further than 2 hours, it's JetBlue or Southwest.
If that's the case, if the tickets are right, then maybe I'll do either one of those. If the ticket prices are right, it would be a first on Allegiant. Southwest I flew in 2004. Since then, it's been Delta or JetBlue. But if it's cheaper,
I did Spirit 2 years ago, and it was like an hour and 20 minutes to get to Orlando flying.
From the east, I'd fly Allegiant, especially for draft. They got a nice little deal going on where you can get your plane ticket, your draft ticket, and your hotel room all together.
Done.
Flying Allegiant.
Done. That's it.
That sounds.
Thank you, Dirty.
Pretty cool fly that Raider plane they got.
Mm-hmm.
Papa T said if they postpone the game, I'm losing my shit. You're not going to be the only one, bro.
I want them to postpone the game. Please postpone the game.
Why?
Because we won.
Last time they postponed.
Look, every time the NFL keeps trying to fuck us the week before our game, we win.
I'm telling you, that's why we make the playoffs. Darian, I'm telling you right now, you're going to have to do this, and we're going to have to do this quick. We're going to do the silver and black Hammers.House logo on the front, and on the back, we'll put in fuck your adversity for everything we went through this season.
Wait, what about Shut Up Terrence?
I got to do one with Terrence's face without the beard, and on the back, I'll put Shut Up Terrence.
Oh my God.
Hey, Diego killing me. He said Cool Kev flying his car over too.
That explains it. Cool Kev said he's flying out of Albany. That explains it.
Hey, look, here I'll drive 45 minutes to save $300, bro. I ain't tripping.
I don't like flying. And if I do fly, I have to go buy new glasses frames because my glasses are busted. Then I have to go get that new license they got. And then I got to jump on a plane with a bunch of people that Karens without masks. No,
you can't be on a plane
Then you
without
gotta
a
buy
mask.
the spray for your glasses so they don't fog up with your mask.
No, my mask is sealed up and it stays away from them glasses. But no, I won't wear my glasses while I'm flying. But this is tough. I can't do anything. When you guys were talking about going to the draft, man, I was like really interested. But that's 2 months. I got to fly out there to California anyway because my youngest daughter's graduating high school, so I can't. I'm saving for that, investing for that.
Yeah.
And I got to fly out there. I don't want to fly. I don't want to fly. I'd rather
Shout out to FKC in the building. Good day, Mike.
FKC. AR.
My man.
All the way from the land down under. We global with Hammers.House, and I love every single one of y'all.
I would love to go to the draft, but if this COVID stuff is starting to spike up again, then I probably won't go. I've been there and done that with COVID, had COVID, beat it, hospital for 10 days. I don't know if I want to do it again.
Yeah, I was the CEO for 10 days then too.
But did you get shot?
Let me give you guys some game
afterwards.
I'm full. Yeah, mind you, when I got COVID, I was already halfway.
Then you are super immune. You have super immunity then.
Yeah. I was half vaccinated when I got COVID, and then once I got out in September and October, I was fully vaccinated. So, yeah, I mean, I understand that I'm fully vaccinated, but I still don't want to take that risk.
Yeah, I know, man. Me either. I was doing radiation treatments last year at this time, so I don't even know where my immune system's at, even though I got the booster.
Right, and I'm still wait. I gotta wait. I'm almost up my 6-month mark soon to get my booster, because you got to be at least 6 months after you fully vaccinated in PA.
Right.
Can we go back?
Hey, you know what? Hey, if you guys go on Facebook, there's this game called My Vegas, right? You guys can play this shit for free, and you can build up your chips, and you can cash them in and get free rooms at like the Bellagio, the Mirage, all of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Slots. Yeah,
I do this shit all the time.
I stayed at the Bellagio once, man. It was nice. I gotta admit, it was nice. It was for work, but it was nice.
I Airbnb when I go to Vegas.
Yes, that's the best thing to do when you go to Vegas.
You know what?
I like Mandalay Bay. That pool is second to none at Mandalay Bay.
It's cheap.
I hear, and this is the one I'm really eyeing right now. I'm hearing Circa, especially with the pools, the way they had the pool set up. It's like 8 pools, like stacked by 2s, and then you have these giant ass TVs above to like they play like all sports. That shit just seems dope. Circa.
Bro, I'm not getting in a pool with other people during COVID. I don't know you.
I didn't say I was going to be in the pool. I could just lay out and watch a game.
That's why you have an Airbnb, because you have your Airbnb that comes with a pool, and you can have that pool by yourself.
I'm telling y'all, bro. If y'all coming to the draft, we can get an Airbnb mansion. You know what I mean? For a little bit of nothing. It's like 7 or 8 bedrooms in that bitch. It's a big car driveway. You know what I mean? Like, and you're gonna spend way less than you would spend
at a hotel.
Weekend, you know what I mean? On a hotel.
Facts.
And mind you, the strip is always crowded.
Everybody's on the same boat as I am with Circa. I heard they got a huge TV. Circa's where I want to stay next. See?
When did that open?
That I'm not sure. Somebody brought it to my attention like last season, and when I looked,
I've never even heard of it.
I hadn't heard of it either. That's why.
This was when Spotlight was talking about doing his trip last summer. I looked into it.
For Spotlight Sports Network weekend.
Somebody brought it to my attention. I Googled it and I started looking. I was like, yo, this is beautiful. And for a couple of days, like a king size bed, it was like $458 for like 3 or 4 days. I was like, that's dope. And this was in the summertime.
Spotlight Sports
They got a rooftop casino. That's pretty dope.
It's the newest hotel on Fremont. There you go.
Okay.
Say what, Aaron?
When is Spotlight Sports weekend, bro? I'm curious now.
Spotlight is between July and August. It really depends on everybody's availability. Most likely, we will probably do it in July instead of August.
Okay,
I do want to go for July.
Hold up. Let me just address this comment right now. Only one. I love you, bro. But are you high right now? Were you smoking meth watching that game? Brandon Parker almost got Derek Carr killed on Sunday.
Exactly.
Yo, Hammer, I think he's confusing him for Alex Leatherwood.
Yeah, Alex Leatherwood.
I hope so.
Great game against the Broncos.
Leatherwood? Oh, hell
gotta
yeah.
be.
But
He
Parker?
got to be just confused.
So I got a question for our guest here, and I know it's not Raiders related, but how do you feel about the Chicago Bears not the organization, but their coaching staff treating Justin Fields? Do you think they did enough for Justin Fields to be successful this season?
So I think that, the question at the beginning of the year was the right one. Do we have a good enough O-line to protect Justin Fields? The answer is absolutely not. And I mean, hey, in my opinion, Justin Fields has not looked bad at all. And I know everybody was hating on Nagy. I'm not a Nagy fan. Nagy's got to go. Every Bears fan feels that way about that situation.
Shout out to Malguli and Sleeping Angels, they Chicago Bears fans.
Nagy got to go. But I do understand the first couple. I mean, we're all screaming, put Justin Fields in, put Justin Fields in, put Justin Fields in. But the O-line was not ready to protect him, and they're still not ready. So he's got to, he's got more time. Justin Fields is going to be our quarterback. He's got more time. Same thing happened with Chris Bryant when he came on to the Cubs. They set him down. All Cubs fans were going crazy about it. And then look, he got him a World Series. So
wait, you're a Cubs fan too? I don't want to break.
Gooley's gonna love this. Gooley's gonna love it.
I don't want to break your heart right now, but don't be surprised if you see Chris Bryant in the next few months rocking that orange and blue. Just saying.
Man, you want everybody in the orange and blue.
Let's go, Mets.
Hey, you already got my Javi Baez. I was crying when Javi got traded.
I was pissed that they didn't re-sign him. Javi
with the Mets.
Javi Baez is a real one, and the fact that the dude is extremely passionate about the game. I was the same exact way. When the Met fans decided to try to eviscerate him for turning the script and giving them a thumbs down, I was like, y'all are all fucking soft. And I really wish he would have been re-signed for the simple fact that he definitely boosted Francisco Lindor's confidence, because he was not looking that great when he first came to us this year. Yeah. And then it was just like, why couldn't we re-sign him? He could have got a little bit more from us than he did in Detroit. I don't know why the hell he would have wanted to play in Detroit.
No, and I don't think he does.
I feel bad for Bears fans, because in free agency in the draft, they're going to go try to beef up the defense. Again, that's what they do. They throw all their things.
I'm not going to lie. She probably would agree, because Gooley kept saying every year they don't do nothing to help the offense. They always try to beef up the defense in the draft. So he's been saying that for the last couple of years, and she probably agrees as well.
I have a friend who's a Bears fan. That's his main complaint.
No, you're absolutely 100% correct. And that's why you also only see Bears fans with defensive player jersey on. You never see them with the quarterback's jersey. Never see him with the offense jersey on.
How's Khalil Mack working out for you guys, by the way?
I'm a huge Mack Attack fan. That's the jersey that I got. I was a huge Urlacher fan, but then he made some comments that I think he just needed to stay retired. So
I got
a different opinion on Urlacher now.
ML just asked, why did we cut Rasul Douglas? We cut Rasul Douglas, and it wasn't us that cut him. It was John Gruden. During the preseason, he got flagged for a taunting penalty, and days after, Gruden was like, yeah, you're gone. Everybody's high, like, oh my God, Rasul Douglas is a beast now, da-da-da. He's not playing in the same defensive system. He's not playing in the same defensive scheme. So for those that are like, oh, we should have kept him, we don't know what the hell he would have done under Gus Bradley's defense.
He probably would have did something, knowing that when Mullen's been out all those weeks, he probably would have done something. I mean, you went from being cut in the preseason to the Raiders to being a Pro Bowler with the Packers. I mean, I'm just saying.
You know what? I'm not even mad about Rasul Douglas. What I'm mad about is Cordarrelle Patterson.
Yeah, Patterson.
We should have kept him.
Facts. But only reason why I asked about the Bears, because I know my little bro Mal Gooley is in the chat. He's so fed up with the Bears at this moment. He wants everything to be, even sell the team. He wants everything shut down, like just wipe everything out. But my next question is, if Nagy is gone, what coach would you like to come in and change the whole culture of Chicago Bears?
Well, we know that college coaches don't belong in the NFL, so
Ooh, I
He's
like
not as a
that.
head coach. You can't just jump straight to head coach.
we've seen how well that's gone down. You know, I don't know. Honestly, I will tell you, I have not thought about that.
If
Okay.
you guys got an offensive coach who had a little more influence on your GM, maybe that'll probably help you out.
Yeah, we need a lot of help. There's a lot of help. I can't
I'm
believe
just
we
saying,
played
you get an offensive coach, offensive-minded coach, it'd probably help you.
I mean, we already had Nagy as an offensive-minded coach anyway, so
Yeah,
I
but
think it's
Nagy,
really, I think it's really for me. I think it's the head coach and what that head coach, what type of coordinators he's going to bring in. That's going to elevate Justin Fields to be successful. Because if we look at the history of the Bears, they're a little bit like the Raiders at some point when it comes to quarterbacks.
you can
We
have
go
Greg
through
Olson.
quarterbacks like we go through draws. It's just that plain and simple.
Yeah,
So,
you can have Greg Olson.
oh no, no. I'm not even a Bears fan. I'm just saying absolutely not. No.
They're looking out.
Yeah, no. Justin
So-
Fields would definitely take a step back under Greg Olson.
Spotlight, did you see this earlier in regards to who we are interviewing? We are interviewing interim head coach Rich Bisaccia. We're interviewing Gus Bradley, Leslie Frazier, Todd Bowles.
All defensive-minded coaches.
Clearly, they see
Except
that we
for
have
one.
a problem.
Except for Bisaccia.
Special teams, mind
It's
you.
Special teams
minded.
Special teams,
There's
bro.
nothing. None of these coaches are offensive minded, and I'm nervous if one of them get hired. Who are they going to bring in as an OC? Now, the only one I could really say, if we hire Todd Bowles, the question is, will he bring Byron Leftwich as an OC? That's the only thing. I
think Byron.
I like Byron Leftwich as an OC. I think he's very creative, but my thing is that's my only thing. I don't really trust Gus Bradley as a head coach. He has not been successful as a head coach.
Nope.
In the league.
Neither was Bowles.
I definitely want to kick him to the boot when it comes to head coaching.
You're
Who else
right,
you
but
say
here's the thing: Gus Bradley and who? What was his team? The Jaguars, and Bowles had the Jets. Come on, man. You never knew. You give somebody some talent, they can do something.
The crazy thing is with Bowles as the Jets head coach, they had a top 10 defense year in and year out. It was the offense with Fitzpatrick at the helm that wasn't cutting it at the time. And I had one of my
Fitzmagic can only beat the Raiders. That was it.
like one of my old high school teammates played under him, and I'm just like, I had the opportunity to meet Todd Bowles years ago. Very nice, very soft-spoken guy, but he's a very nice guy. But I feel like, do you give him that second chance as a head coach? With Byron Leftwich, if somebody were to try to scoop him up, even if he doesn't get the head coach position, do you really think he's going to leave Tampa to go somewhere else as an offensive coordinator?
Or you could bring in Byron Leftwich. And one thing you notice about coordinators, right, when they become head coaches, they're going to try to persuade those other coordinators to come with them and be with them. It's really all about that. It's really all about the continuity of a coaching staff. You got to all be in communication with each other. And even though that you don't know much as defense and special teams, stuff like that, but the communication is key. You don't want to bring in Byron Leftwich and then bring in Kellen Moore as a offensive coordinator, and they don't have. No, I'm just saying, like just for any team, you don't want to bring them two in because you don't know how they mesh offensively.
Exactly.
You really want to bring in somebody that you know. So if Byron Leftwich becomes head coach, then you can bring Todd Bowles as a defensive coordinator. They know each other because they've been on the same team. That's the problem with the NFL anyway. They try to put all these coaches together, and they really don't know each other as much, and that's why most teams are not successful.
You know what? I was going to make a joke, but none of y'all would have got it.
That's because we're young.
Is Jerry Glanville available?
I knew that was coming. I
Is
knew
who?
something. I knew.
That's what I was saying. Jerry Glanville was a coach of the Atlanta Falcons back in the early 80s, and he used to leave 2 tickets for Elvis in every game, and he was nuts.
Back when Atlanta was very irrelevant back then.
We're not bringing no Fangio over here. Absolutely.
Hell no.
You don't want Vic Fangio.
No.
Ghoulie, live from Indy, the diehard Bear fan. You want to say hello?
Cam up for this one, Ghoulie.
No, I'm not Cam because I got my niece, and let's just say y'all don't need. Okay, anyway. She's resting, and I'm trying not to wake her. So, okay, first for the Bears head coach, there's been a lot of Todd Bowles, and Jesus Christ, I would lose my mind if we got Todd Bowles.
So for every team, I feel like.
Like another big rumor that I heard from the Bears was Leslie Frazier, and when that name was up, I could not begin to tell you how much medication I wanted to take when I heard that name. Like it's like how she's doing. That would have been Pepto-Bismol in my system. Well, obviously, college coaches ain't working. Urban Meyer, we got a predator, Urban Meyer, and I agree with what she said earlier about Brian Urlacher. I'm happy they distanced themselves from what he said, being a freaking idiot. But it is what it is. You can't fix stupid. Shoot, we've been trying to fix stupid for the last 33 years.
He said Pete Carroll with Gus as defensive coordinator.
Oh God.
If Pete Carroll gets fired, he's done with coaching in the NFL.
Pete
about 80 years old, if I'm not mistaken.
Pete Carroll's not getting fired, even though he needs to, but he's not getting fired.
You're gonna blame him for this season?
No, I'm not blaming him for this season.
Why does he need to be fired?
For this season.
Why does he need to be fired then?
It's not to be fired because he never put he never outside that Super Bowl year he never put an offense around Russell Wilson.
That's one of the big reasons right there.
Never. He always had a defense. He always had receivers. But one thing that he never had was an offense. He's been running for his life his whole career, besides the Super Bowl year.
Well, he might retire. He wanted out, and they built him a line. He decided to stay. So, what are you saying?
Another thing.
I just feel like right now he's Pete Carroll's he's an outdated coach.
It's not outdated.
He's an outdated coach.
I can't.
When you have Ken Norton Jr. as a defensive coordinator for the last 6 years, and he's at the bottom of the barrel the last 6 years, that's outdated.
It's not outdated. It's more updated than
Gruden. He won't buy into that too long.
It's more updated than Gruden.
Oh God.
It's Carroll.
All right. Another head coach. There's been the talk of Sean Payton coming to Chicago, which
that's Titan.
Mixmaster Titan.
That's Titan to barking. He like telling all of us to be quiet.
Worst mistake the Saints can make is
Sean Payton ain't going anywhere. There's been the talk of Harbaugh going somewhere.
No matter if Harbaugh wins the national championship or lose the national championship.
Not that Harbaugh. The other one.
Harbaugh ain't leaving Baltimore.
Baltimore ain't letting him go either.
He's not letting him go either. That's out.
There's been so many rumors when it comes to the Bears, but there's one thing I want. And you know what? And it seems to me if he wants the job as GM so bad, I think it's Riddick. Let him have it. I mean, dude's updated to the game. Give him a chance. Give him a shot. Hopefully he doesn't trade away our first-round pick like Ryan Pace has done over the last couple of years. And, Hammer, back to that comment about Khalil Mack. Yeah, I'm still happy with my Mack attack. Thank you very much. Because let's be real. I remember I was singing Return of the Mack when he beat the Raiders, got his revenge.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
What
he got his ass.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. What revenge? He didn't want to sign a contract. We didn't have the money to pay that he was asking, so we sent him to a team that could afford him. What is the revenge? Where's that?
We came to a team that gave him his bag.
I just call
you guys paid him for a whole lot of money, and he hasn't produced that much.
I'm glad that you said that because this is shocking to me. The McCaskies, the most cheapest family in the NFL, was willing to give Khalil Mack all that money. All that money. But we couldn't give that for Brandon Marshall. Well, this is the same team that gave Jay Cutler that absolute trash of a contract. 7 years, $160 million. Ooh,
let me explain something to you. Every team makes those stupid mistakes. See Jamarcus Russell.
Right.
When y'all let go of Brandon Marshall, Cutler went
Yeah.
downhill from there.
Um,
Brandon
Chester,
We
Chester.
can
In
never
regards
keep
to
a good wide
Mayock,
receiver.
hold on, Chester. In regards to Mayock, yes, he's staying one more year. If he wasn't, they wouldn't have started this interview process now. So he's going to stay on for at least one more year.
They're going to give him a chance to actually be the GM, and maybe they'll hire the coach instead of the other way around.
Yep.
Ass backwards shit.
Yep.
I'm telling you, if the Raiders keep Bisaccia, which I think they shouldn't, good luck to us. Just good
Okay,
luck.
well, whoa. Okay, let's rewind that. Pause. I've never used that until now. What if we win the Super Bowl? What are you going to do with Bisaccia then?
That's only if.
Hold on.
That's a big if.
Give me one
Okay,
second.
but guess what? Have you looked at our fucking season? It's all been if. It's been insane.
It has, but I just don't think he could be. He's a good interim head coach. I just don't think
I don't think
he could be a full-time head coach. I just don't think he could
This
be a full-time
NFL
head coach.
season has been a mix of Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, The Matrix, and Fantasyland, man. It's been nuts.
I understand that.
That's some hell of a week right there.
That's a crazy combo. Hold on,
I
guys.
just don't see him as a full-time head coach in the NFL. I just
Me either.
Hold on.
I agree with that.
Hold
but
on.
it's been crazy.
Elena's gonna roll out, so I just let them know again where they can find you before you roll out.
Hey, thank you so much to you beautiful gentlemen for having me on, and appreciated all the digs in the chat and all the salutes. Thank you, Raider Nation. It's been a pleasure. Please join us tonight, YouTube Live Sports Life Talk South. It's in the chat a couple of times. Thanks for the friend that shouted us out and put the YouTube channel on there. So we are Sports Life Talk South is every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central for 30 minutes. So we're not going to take a lot of your time. And then the OG Sports Life Talk is every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Also on YouTube. Come chat with us live. We appreciate it. And you guys
Let's get her to 1K. She's at 825. Let's get her to 1K, y'all.
Let's go back and address that, Elena. Beautiful gentleman. Girl, you need to see your optometrist.
I got my glasses fog up too.
The fact that you're a Bears fan and a Cubs fan.
No lie, OG Daniel. I had a stroke in my right eye, so that could be it.
Well, yeah, there ain't no beautiful gentleman. There's nothing beautiful or gentlemanly about this panel. We are rogue pirates.
Who you talk about yourself?
You ain't pretty, dirty. You good man. You smart man, but you ain't pretty.
Elena, thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking the time out of the day to jump on. We'll definitely talk soon.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Cheers,
guys.
I'm gonna go get
her to 1K, man.
The fact that she's a
Bears 800 subs. Let's get her to 1K.
The fact that she's a Bears and a Cubs fan, that just brought a big smile to my face.
Oh, there you go, Ghoulie. You got a new person to sub to with.
I'm so mad Damien's not on this chat because I would roast him.
Nah, Damien won't pull up to any of my lives anymore because he decided to
tell the truth about him.
No. He decided to be that asshole and put my government out in the chat box like the shit was funny, and he didn't come back after that.
See,
ain't
just
doing that shit again.
Typical White Sox, white beaters.
Crazy. I ran by my government name until somebody threw me a nickname.
Dude, I've had this nickname for over 10 years now, and pretty much that's what everybody refers me as, except for my family.
I just don't know my last
name. Yeah, but okay, so Myron's not that bad of a name, Hammer. Okay, so I'm just saying, Myron, that's your name, right? I'm just kidding.
Well, y'all, I'm gonna head out. I just had to literally get my 2 cents about this sorry excuse of a franchise that's owned by a 98-year-old lady that just the power of nepotism just never dies in Chicago. It never will.
Yeah, but she doesn't have Mark Davis's haircut.
True, but she do have that powdered wig, the powdered wig that you can see on Django.
Well, she got that when she was helping draft the Declaration of Independence, right?
Yeah, true. I mean, she did give birth. She did give birth to a doofus named George McCaskey. That's an insult to every George I know, and my father's name is George. That's merely messed up. And also, Thank God Ted Phillips, Nagy, and Pace are gone. The three fucking stooges laid out in the dirt. Can't wait to see that shit.
So
All right.
right now I'm
Y'all,
looking.
as always, y'all pirate, just raid everything. Make sure that you raid the treasure, get the wives and all the children and all that. As I bear down in depression. Love y'all. I'll see y'all in the chat here.
All right, Goody. Talk to you later, man.
You know, the biggest word you hear everywhere you go is anxiety, and it ain't from the pandemic; it's from this fucking football season.
Yes, that's a fact.
What was I gonna? I just lost my train of thought, man.
You guys were talking about that the Raiders, about how they feel about over here, and I've been to the two. I went to the two first games of the Raiders this year. There was a lot of people didn't like that move. They didn't like the move to Vegas.
At this point,
Yeah, well, you know what? Kick Libby Schaff's ass out of office and find somebody who's better.
Exactly.
Voting is free.
Oakland was horrible, man.
So clearly, there's no.
I mean, I love the stadium. I love the atmosphere that was in Oakland, but it was just
a shitty
not the NFL standards.
But Libby couldn't get laid in a men's prison with a handful of pardons. That bitch.
Winston Ross is Hammers' government name. Let me read your fortune.
I can't.
Fucking can't with y'all.
His name, he really named Delroy.
He said AJ Cole MVP. Why the hell not?
You know that running back from Indianapolis? Everybody's talking about him being MVP. Let's see if we can stop that shit too.
We are currently at 1345 for Hammers.House for the channel. I just saw it. We jumped up a little bit today, which thank you guys for all the support. We got 135 watching now with 128 likes. Wipe them feet, y'all. Well, no. Wash your hands and then hit the like button.
Wash your hands, yep.
Wash your hands, please. But I think we've been doing.
I smoked 2 packs a day. Y'all coughing harder than me, bro.
We've been on for over 2 hours. I'm gonna roll out. Yeah, this was definitely fun. Another Talk That Shit Tuesday in the books. We'll be back tomorrow, probably midday, with the Colts Raiders preview. We kind of did a small preview today, especially with all these guys on the COVID list, including quarterback Carson Wentz. There are reports out there that they're trying to reach out to recently retired Phillip Rivers. Sam Ellinger right now would be the starting quarterback for the Colts this coming Sunday, but we will get into it.
With Phillip Rivers, we own his ass anyway.
That's a fact. We will get into it tomorrow with our matchup preview, and then we got a whole bunch of other things going on this week. Our Fan Friday, of course. Saturday's New Year's Day. We will be doing the first giveaway for those that are the Tier 2 Shields Up members. So right now, there's about 10 or 11 people that are going to be entered for that drawing this coming Saturday. And Sunday, we will be live, me by myself, Colts and Raiders live play-by-play. Like I said, there's probably a 30 to 45 second delay as I'm using Sunday NFL Ticket for it. But we'll definitely be doing the game. We'll definitely have fun with that. Spotlight, let them know where they can find you.
Well, y'all know where y'all can find me at. Y'all can find me on the Spotlight Sports Network, of course. And y'all can definitely find me at Spotlight Raiders Talk. Everywhere on social media. Same thing for Spotlight Sports Network, Instagram, SL Sports Network, Twitter, SL Sports Network. That's basically it. Hopefully I'll be doing my preview this week when I have the time. And Hammer, if you do want to get on the live play-by-play or you want to do it by yourself, just let me know. I am doing the game Sunday as well.
Gotcha. Go your door.
OG.
Spotlight, did you get my voicemail?
What voicemail?
You told me to give you my Addy. So I called that number and the call-in number.
I'm gonna just give you my personal number.
Should have did that a long time ago.
No, because but then my OG only has my call-in number. He never had my personal
Oh
number.
Shit! Hold up. You know what?
I'm gonna put it in the private chat for you.
Okay.
You come from a land down under.
Yeah.
I see Raider all the way from the land down under is in the building. What up, bro?
What's cracking, boys? Sorry, I know you were wrapping things up. So
Since you on screen, I want
Well,
to ask
still,
you, bro.
still nice to see your face because I haven't even seen you in the live chat in a while. So it's really nice to see you. I hope you had a good Christmas.
Yeah,
Most
thank you.
definitely.
Happy holidays
Oh,
to you too.
OG, do me a favor. Just first off, tell everybody where they can find you, and then show off that dope ass shirt you're wearing too.
Okay, well, first of all, Spotlight got the number. I'll call there because you told me to call you, give me my Addy for that shirt. So I'm like, okay.
I got you. Just hit me up.
Here's
I got
my
you.
Christmas present my wife bought me of Hammer's site.
That shirt is so dope.
I can't show it off like the model. I'm not, all pretty and shit. But
I can't say what I want to say to about that whole model thing. They'll probably cancel me. I'm gonna behave myself with that one.
Okay, where you can find me, Cell Block 6, San Fernando. No, I'm just kidding. You can find me at Chronicles of the Black Hole on YouTube, Chronicles of the Black Hole on Facebook, and Black Hole Chronicles on IG. I'm going to be doing a show Thursday night on Raider Joe's channel. We're doing Dos Pendejos in a chat room. And then I'm not sure which night, but Friday or Saturday, I'm going to be doing, that's our show. And on Friday or Saturday, I'm going to be doing Welcome to Grandpa's House, where we shoot the shit for real old school. And that's the name of that show. And then Monday night, Dos Pendejos in the chat room on my channel. And wherever I pop up, because I'm an internet whore now, according to my wife. And that's a badass shirt. Nice logo, by the way. Afakazi, my bro. Good talking to you last night. Dirty, good talking to you guys last night. If you like and subscribe, you'll find out when I'm on. And every other Tuesday, not this coming week, but the following week, I'm with Captain Jack Reckham. And we do Chronicles of the Black Hole. We do old school Raiders stuff. We don't talk about the new stuff. We talk about pay tribute to an old school Raider from the 60s, 70s, 80s, back in the day. Yeah, that's it, man. I got the number off the private chat. I will call and leave a message and leave my Addy. Guys, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, name it after me.
Nice.
Hammer,
Thanks
I don't know what
so
I
much,
just
bro.
saw this on my Explorer page, man.
No, I didn't get. Oh Lord,
I saw that.
Why they do that?
I'm so done with y'all. Y'all are out of control. FKC, I know you're only on for like 2 seconds, but let them know where they can find you, bro.
To answer your question before I get into it, yeah, I've been
Earth
working.
Penitentiary.
Sorry, I was saying I haven't had a chance to pull up to your lives. That's why you haven't seen me, because I've been working away back in the desert. You know where I was at.
Yes,
Where you can find me, Afakazi Raiders, my YouTube name, or if you punch in By Any Means Raiders or Raider Relations, that's our 2 shows that we have. We do Raider Relations on the weekends, where we bring in our American brothers with us Australian guys. We just talk that Raider stuff just before the game. So it's an open invite for all you guys and anyone in the chat. You know what it is. So yeah.
Dirty, where can they find you, bro?
Real quick, AR, man, you put in a comment earlier where you said what's up, and then you put dirty, maybe. You think I'm mad at you or something, bro?
No, I spell check. I was saying dirty Maine. My bad.
Oh, okay. I was like, bro, like maybe.
I've done that a few times. I've tried to type that in, and instead of saying Maine, it says maybe. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, okay. I was just making sure. I'm like, bro, he think I'm
no,
mad at him or
good,
something? Like, I know I was falling asleep last night, but I was tired.
He's a mother ducker.
But you can find me at Dirty Raider on YouTube, Dirty_Raider at IG. You can also find me at the letters DNS Reaction and Review. It's a new channel with me, Sultan Mir, and you guys have to tune in. We just added another person to our channel. So it's actually, the name is changing to 3 Sides of Music, because we have a third party that has joined us. You just have to see the video to find out who it is. But you know what I mean? That's where you can find me, man. And here at my brother Hammers.House, you know what I mean, on Talk That Shit Tuesday.
That's
You know
right,
what I
damn
mean?
it.
Or whenever Fan Friday, Friend Sunday, or when he asked me to come through. You know what I mean? You can also find me on OG's channel at some points in times. I'll pull up on spot. And like last night, I was on AR show, so it was him and Sultan Mir did a collab show. So
Yeah, we did. Awesome.
yeah, that's where you'll find me.
All right.
You see me
I
in
know
other
Justin,
places,
I had-
maybe.
I know Justin. I had company that was Mama Spotlight in the back. I'm sorry.
Hi, mama.
You
All
good?
right.
Come on, Jason, that's a stereotype.
So I'm gonna kick everybody out and wrap it up. Guys, thank you so much for coming on today. And I
You don't
got
gotta kick me
donation
out. I
for
kick
the
my
end.
own self out.
Good. And replace the door again.
I know where the door is.
Listen,
Me too.
listen. I replaced the
Right.
door next month. I got you.
Will Compton just got put on the COVID list. Our linebacking core is running thin. Shit. And it rains at pause, man. We'll figure it out, though. We always do. JR, thank you for the donation. Much appreciated. I'm going to get these guys out of here real quickly. Deuces. All right. So this was a fun-filled 2.5 hours. I want to thank the guys on the panel. I want to thank Elena for coming on. Guys, make sure to sub to her channel as well. This channel right here, we are almost at 1350. I said it yesterday, and I ain't joking when I say it. 5,000 subs, the shield is going on the inner bicep. Deadass. Anyways, guys, please continue to be safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. COVID is getting worse right now. Please wash your hands and your asses. Shields up. Fuck your adversity. Win, lose, or tie. Raider Nation till we die.
It's time!
I feel like the grass is green, and everything I do is unseen.
But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really wanna be famous? Do you really wanna be a superstar? Do you really wanna get dangerous? Do you even know where the groupies are? Bitches out here be shameless. And I really wonder where their parents are. Look around, everything changes. It feels like I've been buried alive. Let it breathe. It feels like I've been